On.
First off, we want to give all praises, all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash.
double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone who teach well, who also taught us with 100% truth. Shalom to the hope for elect. We're the brothers of the Gms Atlanta church, back out here on another Saturday to give another edifying lesson, Lord willing. You know, but through the Spirit, man, we also out here to help usher in the elect, man.
Yep.
But with that being said, man, you know, when you come into this truth, also too as well, you also have to gear up your spirit for the things that's about to befall the planet Earth, man.
That's right.
You know, there's certain adversities and certain situations that we're all gonna have to face. All right?
Yep.
You know, Jacob's trouble is one key thing. You know, before you go and bring that out.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7.
Yep.
At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Right, a day like no other, man. A day never seen on the face of the earth, man. And we all have to go through those days. All right, we all have to go through it, man. So through the Spirit, man, Lord willing, you hope that, or you pray that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, have your spirit built up to sustain those situations, man.
Yep.
Sustain going through that, man. All right, you got a precept?
Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
Right. Seek Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah while he may be found. All right. This the perfect time to be finding him, man.
Right.
All right.
Right.
It's accessible. The internet, the YouTube, everything else, man. Social media. It's accessible for you to be able to find Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man.
Yep.
All right. So you got to be seeking him now, man. All right, why he may be found, because there's going to be a time where you won't be able to access the internet, man, or be able to find the truth, man. Because there's going to be a time where the family of the word is going to come in, man. All right, where people are going to be looking for it, man. All right.
Finishing off in Jeremiah 30 and 7, but he shall be saved out of it.
Right, Jacob, Israel, man, the elect. All right, is going to be saved out of these situations. All right, but guess what? They're gonna have to go through it. We all gonna have to go through it, man.
That's the key to being safe.
Right.
Yep.
Right. We all gonna have to catch that hell, that fire, man. You know. So ultimately, man, after all that, you know, while those missiles being shot over here, Jake, the Israelites, all right, which consist of United Americans, Latinos, but mainly and most importantly the elect, all right, is gonna be beamed up on those chariots. All right. So you got
I got a quick one for you, real quick. This is Zechariah 13, and I'm going to start at 8. And it says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried, and they shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power.
That's right, man. All right. So even the elect, man, even that 1/3, all right, is going to be trying through the fire. All right. We're going to have to go through it, man. All right. But ultimately, the point is, you praying that your spirit is able to sustain that adversity, man.
That's right.
You want Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah to be able to build you up in the spirit, which at the time to be building up is now.
Right. Exactly.
It's now. So you want Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah to be dealing with you right now to build you up, to be able to sustain that situation. Now, we're not going to say that it's going to be a cakewalk. It's not. All right? But through all that, you got to be, as a man in this thing, man.
Right.
And in this society, it builds you to be somewhat really a simp, man.
Right.
All right? Soft-spoken. That's why men in those days, all right, that you think that's hard,
Right.
that you believe that can deal through any situation is going to be the first ones that break down and cry like women, man.
That's right.
Yep. Yep.
And you know what, brother? It's like
Yep.
what you're saying is spiritual. You know, the scriptures say, he that seeketh to save his life shall lose his life, and he that loseth his life shall find his life.
Yep.
It's like how you said, we're in the spirit of losing our life, which we have. It's only a matter of, in the spirit of, like you said, enduring and continuing to be in that space of actually sacrificing your life for the sake of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Like you said, all of these, this world makes niggas, they love their life, man. They love themselves, as the scriptures say.
Yep.
2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, they shall be lovers of pleasure, lovers of themselves. Like you're saying, they love themselves. They want to live. That's why we're still stuck in this fucked up place to this very moment. Because niggas still want to live life. They enjoy the bullshit of driving up and down the road and trying to court/date used up bitches.
Right.
And eat fake food.
Right.
They love this shit.
Right.
So when the time comes when you're gonna need your how about Shimmy, I was trying to give you true food to sustain you, you niggas ain't gonna get it. Because when the time, like the brothers going into, when it was time for you to get your act right, you got worse.
Yep. Yep.
You got it, brother.
Yep.
This is Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many.
Right, man. Go to them. Destruction, man. Death upon them that go down to this God-forsaken place. All right, Esau. Mainly Esau, our enemy, our number one enemy. All right, woe to them, man. You go down to him for help, man, and really, man, he's going to turn on you.
That's right.
But, hey, man, like the brother was going into, the elder Abba, all right? And he was going to what y'all call living ain't really living.
Right.
This ain't living, man.
Yep.
All right? This truth. Coming back to y'all about Shem Yahushua and getting into this word, man, it's living, man. All right?
See, that's like you go, that's the spirit. I'm just bailing off you because you're right. This is living. It's hard living,
Yeah.
but it's living. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, these people out here, they're easily dead. They think that this life is life, but it's the furthest thing from it. All right? Living in a fucking cubicle, working all day, every day to pay for a storage unit, the furniture in the house more than you.
Right. Right.
Right? You to raise children that are gonna hate you, to have a woman that's gonna hate you. Everything in this place is adverse to us. But you people think that this is fucking living. This shit ain't even like how it was in the it sure as hell isn't like how it was in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
This sure as hell ain't like how it was in the 90s,
Right.
in the 80s. We seeing all these clips in the modern days where people was paying $7,000 for homes and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
It ain't even like that.
I read from the top again. This is Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord.
Right. Y'all don't seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Y'all trust in this place here, man.
Right.
All right? Yeah, y'all, at this point, y'all don't even believe that there's no way of escaping, excuse me, escaping this situation, man. When it's giving it to us in the scriptures, it's saying it right there.
That's right.
All right? It's telling us how we're going to get out. All right? This is the only way we're going to live, man. All right? This is the only way we're going to go back to things being at normal, man, and actually being at rest and peace, man. You know? All right?
This is Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death, and such as for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. Verse 3, and I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord. And the 4 kinds going to the 4 judgments of the Lord. Continuing on. The sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. That's right, and we understand that a lot of these people are going to perish by way of the sword. These dogs are going to get busy on a lot of these people, these wild beasts out here.
Robot dogs.
Yep, robot dogs. The fowls, these birds are going to get busy on you people, man. Very soon, heading into the time of Jacob's trouble, things are only going to get worse, man. That's why it's very important to seek the Lord while he may be found, man.
Right.
To Isaiah 55 and 6.
Right.
Right, man, because, hey, man, we the spirit, the how about Yahushua has told us what's going to happen, man. He's telling us exactly
Right.
what's going to befall.
Yep.
And this is one of the things where, you know, through the spirit, you know, it was mentioned that we're gearing ourselves up through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. He's building us up to prepare for the things that's going to happen. So we're going to be looking out for those things. We got the warning.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Spiritually, we were able to receive it, man.
Yep.
All right, but most of you average jakes that think that this way of living, ignoring the prophets, all right, just jamming on, you know, playing your music, riding down the street, man, things of that sort, man.
Going with the flow.
Going with the flow, just being easy, like everything is fine, man. You know, it ain't gonna do, man. You're gonna be caught up out there, man.
Everybody think they're gonna grow old in this bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You gotta go look at DC Young Fly's wife. You think that she thought she was gonna die at 32 years of age?
Right. Yeah.
Don't nobody think they gonna. Everybody think 30's young, 40's young, 50. Everybody in their mind out here believe they're gonna grow to be 199 years old.
Right. Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that pride.
Yep. Yep.
Even from like a common sense standpoint, our people don't consider what's going on. Like we're in June right now, right? It's June, so it's like they raised the debt ceiling so the United States won't go into economic chaos and default. Or they won't go into a default. But our people don't consider that. They too focused on game 2 tomorrow. The Denver Nuggets, Miami Heat, and Jimmy Butler gonna get back for game 1. That's all they worried about. Man.
I'm 96 now.
Yeah, 96 days on the football season. That's what our people consider. They don't consider the prophecies in the Bible or people that
Brother, people are arguing about the color of fucking Little Mermaid. Niggas is butthurt and angry that a mermaid that's not a real creature, it's not real, it's black. This is the world that we in. This is a stupid place. Okay? But that's why the Lord, like the brother's going into, the Lord's going to bring a great judgment on some stupid people. Matter of fact, can I get a precept real quick? Somebody they get Proverbs 21. I mean, it's not 21. Proverbs 1 and 21.
Proverbs.
Real quick, and I'm going to throw it right back to you.
This is Proverbs chapter 1.
I think it's 21 or is it 18? How long?
21. Verse 21. She cried, well, I'll start at 20. It says, wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying.
Yeah, so the Lord has allowed, like the brother was going into, the Lord raised up prophets going all the way back to the 60s and 70s to cry out into the chief places of concourse to warn you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who you are and what's to come. And like you said, we're here to tell you that your power is pissed the fuck off.
Right. Right.
See, you niggas have been in Christianity too long, and you think it's all sweet, man. Hey, man, the Lord had mercy on during the time of Noah. It rained water. The Lord gonna rain fire on you people, man. All right, keep going, brother.
Verse 22. How long, ye simple ones?
Yeah, how long you simple ones? How long you niggas gonna be simple in America, man?
right.
Here it is, you got niggas in America still praising Obama. Like he was some good, you can see his track record. You see all the shit he blew up. You see all of the stuff he did to the North Africa, East Africa, the Middle East. You can see all that. And that's my president.
Obama's going to be probably in this prime.
Come on now. So we done went up through Obama. We done went to goddamn Donald Trump. We had 4 years of that. We got damn near coming up on ending of the 4 years of Biden. It's just been bullshit.
Yep.
See, we can't speak to Bush Jr. or Bush Sr. 90. We can't speak to that. We can't speak to Ronald Reagan. We can just go through the history books and expose to what they did. But we in real time seeing what the fuck is going on. You supposed to have enough sense in your goddamn head to see something ain't right, nigga.
That's right.
Right.
Keep going.
It says, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
Yeah, you people are foolish, man. That's why I like the brothers going into Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai gonna bring that famine of the word. He gonna shut us down because at the end of the day, you're not disrespecting us.
Right. Right. Exactly.
You're not ignoring us.
That's right.
You're ignoring Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So he gonna step in and tell, hey, y'all, I got this. And he's just going to open up a ass whooping from the other side of the heavens, man.
Yep.
Because you want to be simple, right? That's it on that?
You got it, brother. It's a little more. Verse 23, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit upon you. I will make known my words unto you.
Right, man. He's making his words known unto the elect, man. All right. He's making his words known to us. All right. So spiritually, man, he's preparing us through the spirit, man. All right, to be able to sustain or able to just have enough in the spirit to be able to get through situations like Jacob's struggle, man.
That's right, bro.
Just enough, man. All right, I'm gonna give him just enough to make it through this situation, man. I'm gonna give him just enough so it can sustain him, man. All right, just enough food, just so it can last him that day.
Scarcely saved.
Right, man. Scarcely be saved, man. All right?
Yeah.
But through the spirit, man, Jake ain't preparing themselves for that, man. That's why when they get hit, man, you know, with the famine, all right? When Esau actually start coming down, a lot of you Jakes throwing you in them concentration camps, all right? When you start actually having these Gurkha troops kicking in your front door, man,
Right.
beating on you Jakes, man.
Yeah.
All right, actually putting their boot in your ass, man, for
Right.
real.
Ain't no more comedy skits then.
Yeah.
I was gonna say too, the United Nations, they're coming to a way that basically these soldiers in the white hats, the peacekeepers, they can have sex with minors now. So you don't think that's gonna happen on this side of the map when they come over here?
Right.
That's the thing we're trying to tell Jake.
Y'all don't think, man, that some of this stuff, man, is vexing, man. Just hearing that, man. You know, like, I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody want to have sleep with my child, man, like that, man. You know, underage like that, man. That's vexing, man. You know. But hey, man, a lot of you Jakes, man, you condone it, man. Whether you believe it, if you don't say anything good about it at all or not, man. All right. But through the spirit, man, through Yahweh shooting our shot, all right. You understand, man, that, hey, all these things that these people coming with, that Esau's coming with, you know it ain't right, man.
That's right.
All right?
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. To the ones of you that's not watching, not to the prophets. Lord willing, you know, we be a part of that number. Why? Because we're watching.
We're looking for it.
Yeah, we're looking for it. So, hey, 2 Ezra 9 chapter. Okay, measure of time diligently in itself. Man, how do we do that? By watching, seeing what's going on around the world, seeing what's going on in the news, and filtering through the scriptures, man. Continuing on. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say, peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah, man, they tell you everything's gonna be all right. All right? Then sudden destruction gonna come out of nowhere, man. All right? You people are gonna be caught out there. All right, because ultimately, man, that scripture sounds exactly like most of you Jakes, man. All right, they keep playing around.
And what pandemic?
Yeah.
We're 3 years removed from the beginning of the C-19. What pandemic?
Right.
What worries? These people, like you said, they're flying, they're traveling, they're out and about. They're being bigger demons and bigger freaks. You think these people are? Because, like you said, it's back to the pre-pandemic ways. These niggas was scared and shaking in their boots, you know, wearing diapers, face diapers.
Right.
Afraid of people breathing on them.
Right.
But here we are 3 years later. What pandemic? That seems a lot like they shall say peace, man.
Right, man. Why a lot of you Jakes gonna be panicking in those days, man, not knowing what the hell going on, man. The Lord's gonna have it in our spirit. Lord willing, we on that number. Where things are smooth for us, man. We're not gonna panic. All right?
Get ready for your daughter.
All right? We ain't gonna panic in those days like you Jakes, man. A lot of you Israelites, man. Freaking out, having panic attacks, man. Maybe even catching heart attacks, man. All right?
Jesus.
Fall over and croak, man. And that day, yeah, you gonna call on your power, man. And your power bank will answer you in that day. Yeah, he ain't answer you at all. All right? So when you get caught up out there, man, you know, you heard it best from the prophets. You're going to think back, man. I remember hearing this, man. When man said that it was going to come.
Right.
You're going to think about it. It's going to, yeah, like the brother said, it's going to be the biggest I told you so ever. All right? It's going to be the biggest one I've ever heard, man.
Isaiah 13, starting at verse 6. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
Yeah, a lot of you going to break down, man. You're going to break down, man. All right, to the point, man, you people going to start freaking out, man. All right? Well, hell is going to completely break loose, man. Where you going to have people just breaking shit just to break it, man. Just start going after people they just don't like, man. They going to start, a lot of people going to be just put to death just because, man.
Bro, go back and watch. I was watching last night, Forever Purge. See, when in that movie Forever Purge, people were just possessed with the spirit of getting into shit. Like you said, these people out here, the average man is backed up with man juice. He ain't got a release, and you got men out here that ain't, you know, that over the age of 25 that ain't got a release.
Right.
In probably 10 years. 40-year-old men ain't got no release. That's just one element of that. I'm just saying in the spirit. They ain't used their, you see, we're men, we're supposed to be living rugged lifestyles, and fighting and struggles and whatever you get what I'm trying to say, a spirit of just voyage.
Yeah.
We've been, men as a whole in this society has been demoted to be in fucking cubicles. So you, like you said, what you think gonna happen when you allow all of these niggas out here, all of these people, a release, a purge?
Yeah, a purge, yeah.
And if I can say too, in real life, back during Hurricane Katrina, that was a real life purge, man. Even when they said they saw anything that was brown, they were shooting.
Yep.
So these real life situations gonna happen, man. It might take a next pandemic or a next natural disaster for you people to wake up. All them guys on the street corner in Atlanta or Chicago was telling the truth, man.
Wait till Esau get the green light, man. When Esau get the green light, when hell is breaking loose, man, a lot of you Jakes, man, y'all don't know about some of these small country towns in Georgia, man. You know, there's certain small country towns that still had the Confederate flags in their restaurants. They still got images. Yeah, you still have images of Jake getting hung. Hey, these Edomites, they mad, man. They got signs F Obama in their restaurants, man. F Biden. F Kamala Harris, man. Hey, these Edomites, once they get loose, once they get that green okay, they're gonna start going AWOL on you Jakes, man.
Right. We're gonna see who run the block then.
Right. They really gonna spin the block, as the brother mentioned, man. They really gonna spin the block, man.
That's right.
Esau really gonna really do a number on a lot of you Israelites, man. All right, especially you nigga women, as the brother mentioned. All right, you had a man follow one of the a nigga woman to the house, man.
Right.
Because she had a husband, man, he followed her all the way home.
Right.
Hey, a lot of men they gonna want that release, man. They gonna snatch a lot of you women up. They gonna do a number on you, man. They gonna go. It's not just gonna be one. It's gonna be a number of them, man. They gonna run a train on y'all, man.
If I can say too real quick, and a lot of these women getting a sneak peek of that with these ring cameras, man. You see a whole lot of ring camera videos coming up. A woman, a man beating on the door, random, don't know who it is. It's gonna be a lot worse.
The woman, she see the man following her. She run in the house. That man right there running behind her, man. There's gonna be a lot of that. Them go down.
Keep walking in the houses now. Just walk in.
Oh, come on.
Skipping down to verse 14, it says, and it shall be as the chase road, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Verse 16, the children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
Right, the wives ravished, man. All right. Hey, them women gonna be snatched up, man. It's gonna be a lot of you, Jason. Ain't gonna be nothing you can do about it, man. Nothing, man.
Earned it, nigga.
That's right.
You deserve it for sipping behind a lot of these women, man. Right.
Yeah.
You done laid that down, man. All right, you done set that up for yourself.
Hey, Jake, like you said, these people, oh, that'll never happen.
Yeah.
Right.
You're saying something right now in the spirit, and people, we don't realize the people that's walking, that shit ain't never happened. People,
Right.
Oh, that shit have never happened. Never happened. Okay.
Yeah.
The Lord gonna manifest all of you people's scariest vision, man.
Yeah, right.
Nightmares.
Nobody thought that C-19 would ever happen. Smash you right across your face, nigga on the head.
A lot of y'all still can't taste behind C-19
Damn, or smell.
or smell.
This is Ecclesiastes or Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
Right, man. They ain't the the spirit on a lot of these people, a lot of these men, a lot of these animals. To fuck a lot of you takes up, man. Straight like that.
Straight up.
All right. Hey, man, he gonna mess a lot of you up, man. Cause you think that what we're saying is a game, man. And clearly, a lot of you Jakes, y'all see it.
Yeah, they see it.
Y'all see it. But y'all rather not. Y'all rather not. Y'all rather choose, listen to Esau telling y'all everything's gonna be fine, man. When it's not, man. You can clearly see that this place is bull crap, man. You can clearly see everything falling the way it is, man. How AI is set up. All right, Esau got AI set up, man. The brother shared in the chat, man, how one of the drones took out the man that was controlling it, man.
Damn.
It killed him.
Damn.
Because it had an objective to a mission, man, to seek out, man. And it said the only way I'm gonna complete this mission, I gotta take this man out. Hey, you let AI get in control. A lot of you Jakes gonna get fucked up, man.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, continuing on. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Hey, Salaki, can I add? Hey, reread it from the top, because it said his soul's created.
Yep.
So they sole purpose is waiting. A nigga been waiting his whole life for this moment, man. And he gonna do it big.
Yes,
Right. He's solely created for this purpose only. Read it again.
Yep. This is Ecclesiastes or Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance.
Hey, specifically created for vengeance only.
It's
And
a
the
nigga in
Lord,
prison. It's a nigga sitting in a prison cell right now.
with the Birdman hands,
Yeah.
like this, waiting on the Lord to get the green light. He's solely created for it. His whole life has been geared towards the moment that the brother's speaking
Right,
about.
right.
That's all he's gonna be doing is getting busy. Not just it's plenty of them.
Yeah.
The
Right.
Lord created them specifically just for that reason.
Right.
Go ahead, Al.
Right.
Which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
Yeah, lay on sore strokes, man. They're gonna be putting in work.
That's right.
Hey, man, like the brother said, anything that you can imagine, your worst nightmare is gonna look like a fairy tale, compared to what's really gonna be happening in reality, man.
Right.
These spirits that were created for vengeance are released, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
And appease the wrath of the spirit of the Lord that made them.
Yeah, appease the wrath of him that made them.
Of him that made them. Hey, so it's gonna be pleasuring.
Yep.
Hey, when they can get that off of you, man. All right. His sole purpose is gonna be fulfilled. All right. When he get that blood. Go ahead.
Cut. Verse 29. Fire and hell and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance.
All of them is created for vengeance, man. Not just these Jakes that's gonna come down, man. It's gonna put their foot in a lot of you Jakes' tail, man. But famine, death, and destruction, man. All right, all this was created for vengeance, man. From Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
All right, and a lot of you, man, y'all think it's a joke, man. It is not, man. It's clear. It's clear as day. All right.
See, brother, if I may say, bro, because you know what Esau did? Esau, the so-called white man, did with his magic in Hollywood. These movies, they desensitized people to the fact that what we're saying. Because you hear what we're saying, and you think this is some movie shit. See, I was speaking to my room about this recently. You know, our parents, remember back in like the 90s, back in the day, like, you know, I say back in the day, not in the 2000s, but bro, people used to talk about the mark of the beast. Serious.
Yeah.
Back in the like in the 90s, that was the book of Revelation, the mark of the beast. I hope people was afraid. But it wasn't nothing to play with. But here we are, seconds away from it being implemented. It's here.
Right.
Not everybody is Ray Charles. I don't see shit. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. I don't know what the hell you. It can't be that. It can't be this. You people are you're losing your minds.
Right.
Okay? You've been desensitized to it all because you watch Minority Report, Matrix, fucking all of these movies and TV shows.
Right.
You've been desensitized to think, oh no, that's some movie shit.
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror, you've been Twilighted zoned out.
The crazy part is not knowing most of that is based off of scriptures anyway.
Yeah.
They just putting it on cinema for you niggas entertainment, not knowing that it's coming. The inspiration is coming straight from the Bible.
Yep. Ultimately,
Little niggas like Lil Duval making light of it.
Right. Big-headed nigga.
Big kid.
I'll finish the last one. This is Ecclesiastes or Sirach, chapter 39, verse 31. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word.
Right, when the Heavenly Father get that green light, man, when he get that green light to come down on a lot of you jakes, man, when these things start rolling out, man, a lot of you are not gonna be prepared, man.
And it's gonna be perfect. Ain't gonna be no mistake.
It's gonna be the perfect timing, man. Everything's gonna be smooth sailing, man. All right. Hey, guess what? But ultimately, the elect, they're gonna see these things, man. They're gonna be able to see and can tell, hey, this is how about shit out of shot, man. All I gotta do is sit back and let it play.
Yep.
That's all we doing, man.
Yep.
We just sitting out watching it play out, man.
Exactly.
All right, like a movie, man. This whole thing, our whole life has been like a movie, man.
Right.
You ever think about it, you know, you think about your childhood, how everything fly by so fast, man.
Yep.
All right, even to this point, like, Yahweh Shimmy Shai has geared you up and prepared you through the spirit for this time, for this moment, man.
Yep.
This is why this is the perfect time to be coming into the truth, man.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
repenting into Yahweh Shimmy Shai, man.
Right. Right.
Coming back to Yahweh Shimmy Shai, hearkening, man. All right? Go ahead.
Daniel chapter 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation.
Hey, you got some people out there saying that this already happened, man. Nah, it ain't happened yet, man. You got some people saying that, hey, man, we ain't never, the elect ain't never gonna go through this. That's a lie, man. It's gonna be a time never seen before, man. Ever in life, man. Death, famine, destruction, man.
Right. All at once.
All at once, man. Everything in your worst nightmare that you ever dreamed of, man, is gonna be hitting you all at once, man. Everywhere you turn, man.
Amos 5 and 18.
That's right.
If I can add to the proof that the elect will go through it is because it says Michael will stand up. Why would Michael have to step in, you know, if the elect isn't going to go through it?
Right.
You know, he's going to come in because the Lord's going to send his angels, you know, to protect us.
You think Michael gonna come in on behalf of a lot of you niggas, man? Man, he rather put a lot of you jakes to death, man. All right. A lot of you simp, you beta males, man, you pork chop eating ass niggas, man. A lot of you jakes, man, you gotta just put y'all down, man. He
Right.
coming to save y'all, man. He ain't standing up for y'all. He's standing up for the elect, man. Those who know. All right, hey, we gotta get out of here, man. This ain't it.
Right.
All right.
Okay. This is Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Right, man. The day of the Lord is darkness, not light, man. What is it to you, man? All right. What is it to you, man? What does this mean? Why would the scripture say these things? That, hey, man, we know that these things are coming. All right, we know it's gonna happen, regardless.
Yes, I'll start from the top. Daniel 12 again. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Right, man.
Okay, this is 2 Chronicles chapter 36, verse 15. And the Lord, God of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending because he had compassion on his people.
Right, man. He has compassion on Israel. He Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, man. He sent the prophets out for us, man.
Right.
He sent them out for us. But ultimately, man, the elect is the ones who's going to receive it.
That's right.
All right? But he had compassion on Israel, man. He had mercy on us, man. Out of all the stuff that we done did, man, just think back on everything you've done, man. Just comparing it to the scriptures, man. It's a number of things. Even in this life, in our past life, we don't know, man. Things that we don't know about that we've done, man. He still had mercy on us, man.
Yep, the prophets. The prophets being sent out, that's mercy from Yahweh. Us being out here right now, making our bodies a living sacrifice.
Right.
That's mercy, man.
Right.
Continuing on. Because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place. Verse 16. But they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words.
Right, you mock the messengers of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. A lot of y'all mock us, man.
Yep.
As if we saying some type of fairy tale, man. But your worst nightmares is going to befall y'all, man.
That's right.
All right, you got it.
And misused his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people till there was no remedy.
Right, man. His wrath is going to be so bad, man. It's nothing that any of you Israelites can do, man. There's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
You can't stop this from happening, man.
Right.
All right? You know? That's why through the Spirit, man, you ought to pray that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has mercy on you, man. All right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of you Jason's just going to say, the hell with you, man.
2/3?
Yep.
Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of the time, man. This is what's going to help. Hey, man, he's giving us the answers of how to deal with this, man.
Right.
That's child learning. Wisdom? What the fuck is... Hey, hold on, no, bro, I'm sorry. How the scriptures say wisdom, knowledge, and understanding shall be the stability of thy time, man. Not your fucking leader. It's like you said, bro, this shit gonna get so ugly, you might not see brothers again until to the chariot if you survive.
Right.
Shit hit the fan and you somewhere on the east, west, and north side of your city or out of this thing gonna get out of control. But y'all are in this, General Yohana. Man, y'all better, the scriptures say wisdom shall be the stability. Ain't nothing else gonna stabilize you in the times that's about to come. Not your ability to fight.
Right.
Not your guns. Hell, it ain't gonna be no food. It ain't gonna be your gift of gab.
Your shades.
Yeah, what you say, bro?
Them black ass shades.
Yeah, your shades ain't gonna save you. All right, how big your beard is ain't gonna save you. Your fringes sure as hell ain't gonna save you. All right, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of what the hell is going on, and most importantly, brother, the fact that Yahweh Shem Yahushua can get you through whatever it is.
Right.
That's for cowards, man.
Yeah.
The Lord gonna judge you niggas, man.
Yeah, leaning on your leaders, man, that was going to save you, man. It's your how about Shem Yahushua, man. We're not telling you, man, that our elders and our teachers is going to help you get through this situation. The elders and the apostles tell you the same thing. It's your how about Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
He tell y'all just like they tell us, man. It's your how about Shem Yahushua. All right, work out that own salvation with fear and trembling, man.
Exactly. And that's the beginning of wisdom.
Right.
Fear. That's the beginning of wisdom.
It goes on to say that. It says,
okay.
and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
See, the brother just mentioned the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You don't think any of these brothers fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man? And we all do, man. That's why we out here, man, because we understand, man. It was given unto us to understand, man. Hey, we know what's about to happen, man.
Right.
We know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua about to come down hard on Jacob.
Right.
All right? gotta say that out.
This is Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 14. Therefore, bring not down this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them. For I will not hear them in the trouble, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble.
Right, man. Then how about you? I ain't gonna hear it, man. See, a lot of you Chase, man, they've been playing and procrastinating, man. He ain't gonna want to hear it, man. In your time of trouble, this is the time you're supposed to be crying out and calling unto him, man.
Right.
Not wait till you get into trouble, man.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
When shit hitting the fan, man, you don't want to call him then, man. You want to call him now.
Right.
This when the time when you're supposed to be recognizing him, man.
Yep.
You don't want to be that bad. Like, that's just any parent in any situation, man. You have a child, man. He never call you for anything, but the time he get in trouble, he call you when he get in jail. You ain't gonna want to get that nigga out of jail, man.
Yeah.
Right. You been a nigga the whole time. The whole time, man. Disobedient. Unruly.
Crime.
A straight nigga, man. That all your parents hear about is you doing just fucked up shit, man. You think he want to save you by the time you get in trouble? Right.
Fucking time out on the streets and shit. Somebody gonna come save your ass. That's how the Lord look at it.
Right.
It is y'all think the Lord ain't got no power, man. He got to show y'all his power to the judgment that's coming. Everybody wanna play around like they try to put the Lord in a box, like he's limited in his judgment.
And they got Jesus Christ, God demons on them.
Yeah.
They don't understand it. First of all, it's Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah. All right? That demon like, hey man, like I said, that demon like power, he gonna show, man.
Right.
You made it rain water. This was mercy with water. You drown. Y'all asking for me and eat. You gonna cook you people, man.
Lesson on that. I got something for you real quick. Since your brother mentioned that. This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Yep, that's
and
it
their
right
eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Those ICBM missiles, man. That's right. Those ICBM missiles, man, when they pelt Babylon the Great, aka America, man, this is where you Jason, you Israelites gonna be caught up. Right? In the midst of that, man.
That's right.
A missile pounding on top of your head, man.
Right.
And it ain't gonna be a quick death, man. It's gonna be a long forever, man. You gonna feel it for a long time, all the way down to your
your soul.
to your soul, man.
It said
To cook your soul?
right, it said tormented. That's torture. You know what I'm saying?
That ass whooping gotta be worth it.
Right.
Right.
Gotta be worth it.
Oh yeah, brother. What does the scripture say? In the lake of fire,
Yep.
death was casted into it. Bro, death is gonna get down. Death is like you were saying earlier. Brother was saying, this death is somewhere. Birdman rubbing his hands like, yeah, I got a death for this nigga. Death got same deaths. Death got specific deaths that I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna pull this out later.
Facts, bro.
The bag on those.
Yeah.
It's gonna be things that Jake didn't have planned for a lot. It's gonna be things that Esau and these other heathens have planned for you, Chase, man, to put y'all to death, man. Alright? But the ultimate death, man, is that those ITBM missiles, man. Alright? So with that being said, I'm gonna let another brother burn in the spirit.
Come.
Yeah, that was beautiful words from the brother. Let's just continue to land back, add a little bit to it, let's get at it. All right. Get because the Lord is going to answer your judgments to us more and more and more. As we were going into, all right, you thought that this little boogeyman of 2020 was the ultimate test for you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. We went back to being demons. All right, the World Health Organization said it's going to be another pandemic, and then your boy Bill Gates said it's going to be even worse, and you're going to feel it. Woo. All right, and you can look this stuff up. You can go to Google it. You can go to shithitsthefan.com. You can go to Blacklisted News. Hell, you can go to even basic Google search, and you'll find it.
Hey, you can go to the New York Post posted about this next pandemic gonna get worse. So how about that? Go to the New York Post.
Right.
Yeah, but the ultimate judgment, if the brother got that sign, yeah, the thermonuclear destruction of America, which is known as Babylon the Great. You could tell by this month alone that this place needs to be destroyed. All right. When June 1st hit, you seen all types of freaks and geeks out here in the city of Atlanta. All right, you brothers that live in Seattle, Chicago, St. Louis, San Francisco, LA, all these so-called liberal places, man. Got all these fucking freaks and geeks. All right. America's about to be destroyed. You can record that.
That's right.
You can record that on your phone, homeboy. All right. Fucking niggas, man. Second Peter chapter 3 and verse 11. You always want to record something, man. All right. When there's a missile with your name on it, you ain't gonna be in the hell holding the phone, looking all stupid and shit in the middle of Atlanta. Well. Remember the AI created them last pictures of before America got destroyed, and the nigga was taking a selfie. So they showed that in Independence Day with Bill Smith. They was like, we're gonna go out, we're gonna drink, we're gonna have sex, we're gonna do all this. Don't look up. Don't look up. So that's the mindset of our people, man. They gonna go out fucking, they gonna go out drinking, smoking.
Right.
Yeah, cabin field. So that's the majority of the people. All right, this guy riding by with a camera on, being a fucking asshole. All right, doesn't know what the judgment of how about shooting on shot. All right, what you gonna do? Go home and here, baby. Look what I see when I was downtown.
Right. Cause these people equate us to some bean pie Muslims.
But you know what? You did a lesson on this guy who was making fun of the Hebrew Israelites, and that's what these guys think it is. They think it's a joke. They're gonna drive by. You see the guys with dresses on every week. They all angry and stuff like that.
Right.
And then when judgment hits your door, as we were saying, that's gonna be your ass. Then you're gonna have this life or death situations going by your head, man. We ain't gonna be mad at that point.
Nah.
If the Lord be with us, we're gonna be laughing at you, black and brown ass niggas.
Job 5:19. We shall laugh at destruction.
Right.
Job 5:19.
Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
Yeah, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, especially Mexicans, you're not paying attention to the destruction. You're not paying attention to this whole war in Ukraine, right? They're basically saying, Russia's basically saying a week ago, basically we're gonna have to use thermonuclear destruction on Ukraine. We're gonna have to use those intercontinental ballistic missiles on Ukraine. More and more nations are joining the BRICS to get away from the dollar, but you're worried about game 2 of the goddamn NBA finals. It's getting hot out here. We know how you niggas get.
Right.
The crime rate grows up. You niggas driving around looking for mischief. All right. Looking for the next strand of weed. All right. Looking for the next hit.
The next nigga that's lacking.
The next nigga that's lacking. The next op that's gonna get knocked out and blocked off. All right. That's what you niggas pay attention to. But us here, all right, we're paying attention to properties because we're trying to get the hell out of this hellhole, man. All right. Because to be honest, we're really not up to the world. But these people doing what they engage in, they look at us as like aliens. We are literally, this is, even though we're inside of America, we all have a so-called social security number. You know, we have a registered U.S. citizen. So we're not even here. We're losing to the masses of the people. They don't know what we're truly involved in. They don't know how to go about this thing in a spiritual way. They don't know how to really approach it and actually come into the wisdom and knowledge of understanding the outside. Neither do they actually desire to, you know. That's why the Lord is going to massively erase the vast majority of you know, it's going to be damn near like a genocide of our people. And the only ones going to be preserved, like the sister says, let my great kept, is the elect. The ones that have preserved the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the outside, accept this wisdom, and applied it, you know, like I said earlier. That's right.
You got John 4:44. Back on
Book of John, chapter 4, verse 44. For Yahushua himself testified
that a prophet hath no honor in his own country.
So if there's a bunch of white boys up here with a bunch of suits on, the black women be paying attention to us. You Mexicans will come up here, and you docile ass Negroes that's in that low crouching state, like you mentioned in Genesis the 49th chapter, you would be, oh yeah. But hey, we got on baseball jerseys, t-shirts, this, that, and the third. All right, we got so-called street gear on. All right, we didn't have a theological degree.
Right.
Look at us like, oh, these niggas, they don't know nothing, man. These same niggas on the block next week. Meanwhile, your life is a complete hell, all right? And you're under the curse of Deuteronomy 28th chapter, man.
Right.
And we up there to tell you basic fundamentals of the scriptures.
Right.
Why is it the man next door hates you? Deuteronomy 28:54. Why does your woman hate you? Deuteronomy 28:56.
Exactly.
Why are you dying? It says in Deuteronomy 28th chapter that all these diseases not in the book will be added to you because you eat the wrong foods, man. All right? So you can sit here and you can go to your church tomorrow. You ain't gonna hear a goddamn thing. They had all types of gimmicks during the pandemic. There were churches outside. They had churches on the internet. You still ain't learning nothing because you're still a complete demon in the city of Atlanta and all the metro Atlanta area, man. All right? So if we was up here with choir boys singing songs and dancing and shit, you be paying attention.
Yeah, I know we get on these churches a lot, we're going to continue to do so. But these churches, their job is to hustle out your brain cells.
Yeah.
You know? They do a lot of screaming, a lot of whooping and hollering, and your IQ just dropping by the fucking decimal. You know? And by the time you're at your lowest point of vibration, that's when that collective plate starts spinning around, man. You know? But it's true. Our job is to enable you, man.
Right.
You know, that's the difference between us and the master of these people that you call leaders. They disable your critical thinking, critical learning,
Right.
the ability to ask questions,
Right.
spiritual information, problem solving. We give you the ability to think critically, man. To spend the power you have by you know?
Right.
Yeah, that's beautiful to be saying because it's a thing of common sense when it comes to the truth, man. All right? Like we were talking about, there was one time we was at the camp house or whatever, and the brother taught the board did a lesson on how Esau is like the Arab. Well, if Esau was the Arab, we'd be speaking on Arabic right now.
Right.
It's just certain stuff that you get through the spirit of power, how about
Right.
common sense.
It just makes sense.
It
Yeah,
makes
logically.
sense.
Yeah.
When you do due diligence, you find out that pork got a bunch of trichinosis worms, a bunch of parasites, and it goes straight to your brain. That's just common sense that we're telling you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. We gotta stop in the middle of what we're doing and break down the simple things for y'all, man.
Right.
Right? That scripture.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 16. For the leaders of this people caused them to err.
Yeah, Jesse Jackson, Malcolm X, Kwame Ture, you know, the Young Lords, all right, the Black Panthers, all right, who else? Ben Crump, he's one of those next Negroes, he's just an attorney though. You know, you got all these leaders that were set up by the so-called white man to deceive you, man.
Hey, well, they, brother, you had the whole YouTuber manosphere.
Oh yeah, can't forget about that, yeah.
You know, there was that, what's this one guy? You used it, Martin Luther King's and all those, but really, what is this guy named? 19 Keys?
Oh my God, this
You know,
nigga.
all of these different young,
This
you know, Jakes that feel like they got a little bit of wisdom.
Right.
And like you said, all they doing is selling you a book.
Yeah, selling you merchandise for their podcast.
Reason Islam.
A t-shirt that costs $34.99. Fuck out of here, man. All right, we got these manosphere guys, like the captain said. These guys are part of the Pride Month. Either these guys are part of Pride Month, or they got their heart broken so bad by a bitch. And all of a sudden they trying to tell you how to live your life. When the Lord tells you how to live your life in Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, man. Matter of fact, get that right quick, bro. For you alpha male guys out here, man. You don't stay on your purpose. No.
Right.
All they telling you is how to trick off on one bitch, and then the next dude next door to you, he gonna trick off on the same bitch. All right? It's gonna be the same process. Get the bag. It's gonna be the same process. Are you tricking on a bitch? Are you turning her out? We still in hell, man. That's
Right.
not a solution. We're looking for a new
heaven and a new earth.
That's right.
Where these women are going to be in their right proper place. These women are going back into slavery, man, and they're going to love it. All right. That's right.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep His
So
commandments.
that's the information for you alpha male guys. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Can you read that again, brother?
Let us hear the conclusion.
Let
of
us hear the whole matter. Let us hear the whole matter. So you guys need to shut that shit down right now. Steph is cold, AMS. All right, all you other guys, Mr. Jap.
Well, that's why Kevin Samuels is ground manure.
Yeah, ground manure. All you guys been feeding off from Kevin Samuels. You need to pack that shit up and leave, man. Wrap that shit up, my nigga. All right? Before you be like DC Young Fly woman. All right? When you be like Ricky Harris, you guys keep scuffing the Israelites. Your ass gonna be 6 feet deep pushing up daisies, man.
I got one for y'all.
Let me get this right quick.
Fear the Most High, keep His commandments.
You're supposed to keep the law, statutes, commandments. Don't eat pork. Don't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. Don't commit adultery like these other rappers tell you. Like your boy Trouble. They got put to death. I love talking about you niggas that commit adultery. Your boy in Dallas, Mo 3, he got his brains leaked out on Interstate 35 in Dallas 3 years ago.
Yeah.
He committed adultery. You niggas don't understand until you fucking die, all right?
Yep.
That's what we tell you bonehead Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You Mexicans down there on the border selling dope and being part of the cartel, that shit is gonna hit the fan for your ass as well.
Yep. That's a scripture though. They should know. They should death by pain.
You got it? Yeah, get that scripture, bro. Second Ezra 8 and 50.
Second Ezra 9 and 11. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them.
The place of repentance is right here. But you got niggas walking by smoking different strands of weed. All right, it's the summertime. The bitches is out. The hoes is out. You ain't trying to hear the words of the Lord. When your flesh is involved, you're not trying to hear the words of the Lord. Till you're on your deathbed or you got a UN troop trying to rape you. Then you're going to be, oh God, oh yeah, I heard the name of Yahweh. Too late, nigga. All right? We out here right now in the heart of the street. While you niggas bullshit. Telling you the judgment of the heavenly Father. See, a lot of these people gonna find out the hard way. Continue on, bro. That's how you
Got to yell that shit.
Broke past hospital. That whole
Right.
cafeteria talking shit, you know, spitballing and bullshitting all day, running all throughout, you know, skipping class. They took that attitude, you know, arrested, developed.
Hey, well, that's why when you look at our people, the goddamn great grannies don't want to be great grannies. Yeah. It shuffles all the way down. The old people aren't old. You still got niggas in their 50s and 60s still wearing fitted caps tilted to the side like Jay-Z in 2003. Unto this very moment, man. Same thing with these women. Like you said, an old bitch is 20 years past menopause, and she still thinks she a city girl. Twerking. All right? Looking to go down to Miami to get a BBL. Go make some biscuits. Get back in the kitchen, man.
Right. Right. You three kids in. You worry about plastic surgery.
Right. Great.
Continue on it.
Yeah, continue on that.
Continue on in 2nd Ezra 9:11. Understood not, but despised.
Hey, can you start from the top again?
Kind.
8 and 50.
2nd Ezra 9 and 11. 9:11. And they that have loathed my law.
Yeah. The law is done away with. Creflo Dollar said that if you keep the law, it's sin. All this stuff from Negroes to here in Atlanta from these pastors. And that's another thing too. The Lord brought judgment to Bishop Eddie Long for being a sodomite. So talking about pride law. And you niggas still out here wearing them tight ass shorts, man. Frolicking and shit, man. All right. Stay on, bro.
While they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Yeah, you despise the words of the Heavenly Father. You put a Bible on your dashboard. Yeah, you know, you go to your grandma's house, she got that same dusty ass Bible that been opened up since '89, since Cool No D was popping. All right, you know what I'm saying? That's how long your grandma read the Bible. That's how long you ain't read the Bible. So you despise when we come out here. Some of us might look in your age range. All right. Oh, I can't take advice from somebody that's younger than me. I can't do that. Ain't no young nigga finna tell me what to do. That's the mentality of you people, man. Oh, ain't no young man finna tell me what to do. All right, that's the mentality of our Jakes. They see us be young, we youthful. It's an old Negro driving by right now. I ain't trying to hear that. These young niggas trying to tell me about the Bible. My mama told me about the Bible. That's that scripture right there, man. All right, for you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man, you stuck in America, like the deacon said. You want to be a class clown on your goddamn life. That's why the white man don't take you any seriously.
Right.
When these people deal with us, it's yes, sir. How you doing? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, sir.
Right.
I'm sorry. Let me get out your way.
Yeah.
They don't have no reference for you niggas out here, man.
Right.
And they can clearly see it, man.
Yep.
Right.
And respect of the niggas is oxymoron.
Right.
Nigga and respect don't go in the same sentence.
That's why you niggas get shot down. You go march the weekend, and then the next weekend you drinking Hennessy on the porch. Talking about, yeah, that shit was fucked up, man. They got my nigga though. And rest in peace, I got the T-shirt. They shot my nigga. That's how dumb you niggas are, man.
Right.
Second Ezra 9 and 12 is the point.
Oh, okay.
The same must know it after death by pain.
And some of the stuff we just mentioned, man, the thermal intercontinental nuclear destruction of America, that's gonna be pain. When ain't no food out here. When the black woman can't call 911, it's not how dumb the black woman is, right? You don't see how the cops stop. You don't see how there's a lesser number of cops on the streets. Okay, there's certain counties, Cobb County, Clayton County, they have slowed down. That's the two counties where they get they'll pull you on the heartbeat. You start to see that there's no cops out here because of this whole George Floyd situation. People tired of the cops, but the black woman still calling 911. There's a police shortage. I just read something today in the news that there's a certain county in Georgia, they asking for a raise even though there's a police shortage, man. So you need to start using common sense and figure out what the hell is going on, man.
Yeah. A lot of these things, they want less revenue, taxpayers' revenue to stop going towards the police force. That's why that cop city shit they protested.
That happened a few months ago.
Shit still.
But it came and went.
They just arrested the bomb.
Yeah, it came and went. Yeah, you're right. It came and went, and y'all ain't paying attention to it, man. So you're gonna feel death by pain.
That's why it's like, bro. That's why through the spirit, Esau got to bring that thunder, man.
Yeah.
Esau got to be the one to rouse up the nations and get shit going. That's why in Revelation 6 and 4, it speaks about that basically that red on red crime that's going to occur. Because really, you niggas, like the brother said, you niggas from the ages of 12 to 108 are all little babies. Your little boys, your little girls. It's all about you and your ego and what makes you happy and fun. See, you don't even have enough sense to know that you're behind enemy lines, something serious.
Yeah.
You don't like the spirit that's been going out today. You niggas are too stupid to realize how bad it really is.
Yeah.
So Esau's gonna be the one. You so-called white men and women and children, y'all are gonna have to be the ones to bring that fire in this place, because you're gonna feel your back against the wall. See, niggas' back has been against the wall since 1492.
Right. Yeah.
And niggas have gotten comfortable. Well, I guess this is where my back goes.
Right.
It's the way it is. We've been fighting. Just gotta keep fighting. Hey, you gotta get to the bag. Hey, Slucky, bro. Yeah, y'all in the spirit, but you know they had this fat, round, black marshmallow nigga, Killer Mike. Killer Mike was just here and y'all don't spend y'all money with this economic. You niggas still think you can defeat this place with your money. You know how, like you said, you know how retarded you gotta be to still believe?
The black dollar.
The black dollar matters?
The black dollar, but you got Andrew Jackson on the fucking 20. All right, you got Benjamin Franklin on the 100. That's not black money. That's how dumb you niggas are, man. It's not black money. It's got the white man on it. That's how dumb you so-called blacks the Spanish Native Americans are in
don't
Atlanta,
make sense.
so fucking Anchorage, Alaska, man. You niggas are dumb, man.
That's why, you know what, Slucky, bro? That's why this devil. Hey man, can I get a scripture if you don't mind, brother? Go to James the 5th chapter. Because see, you devil, you stupid niggas, right? This economic, you wanna change your position from an economic standpoint, right? What's the big topic in the news all over the country? What's that shit? Reparations. You niggas want reparations. Which, hey, you know what? I hope this devil give you niggas this money. Right, but you know what? The argument to it all is that we're running the curses, dumb niggas.
Right.
You gotta go to this devil for want of
all things. Right.
If this devil made you niggas millionaires, all you're gonna do is make him billionaires and trillionaires. Millionaire would just be the new poverty. That's all it would be.
If I can say, Captain, okay, back in 2005, when you had hyperinflation in Zimbabwe, everybody in Zimbabwe was a millionaire. And that's probably how they're gonna do it with you niggas, because you niggas wanna be, you wanna make them M's. Yeah, all right, you niggas gonna be a millionaire, paying $1 million for a loaf of bread, and it's gonna be $2 million the next morning, $5 million the next day, and 3 hours later it's gonna be $10 million. That's how hyperinflation works, you dumb nigga. Look it up.
Get your reparations.
Get your reparations. And Dave Chappelle told you how you niggas gonna spend the money anyway. You're gonna go Newport 100 in the box, build some black and miles. You're gonna get a truckload worth of weed. You're gonna go to Magic City. You're gonna go to Strokers, if that's still open. You're gonna go down there. You're gonna spend all your money. It's called conspicuous consumption. All right, look it up. All right,
look it up. You got that James? Can I get that James 5 real quick? You started talking.
James chapter 5 and verse 1. Go to now, ye rich
Matter of
men.
fact, if somebody get that in the BBE version, get James the 5th chapter in the BBE. You do it on your phone? Yeah, get it on the BBE version, man. So we can, cause we got the King James version. It's too hard for a nigga to understand sometimes.
Yeah, that's right. You'll hear Jehovah's Witnesses or different Christians say, why do y'all use the King James Bible? It says thee and thou. It don't take that hard to figure out what thee and thou is. If you read and pay attention, the scriptures say, blessed is he that readeth. It's not that hard for you Jehovah's Witnesses and you other dumbass Christians to say, oh, we can't use the King James, it's thee and thou.
Niggas are stupid, man. They hear howl and be like, what the heck? How? You got that in the BBE?
It says, James chapter 5 and verse 1, the BBE edition, come now, ye men of wealth, give yourselves to weeping and crying because of the bitter troubles which are coming to you.
Yeah, see, this devil, he's a real elite. They're shaking. See, there's a difference between the rich. See, the rich and poor that you read in Revelation, was at 13? They're going to have to take a mark. The elite, the true wealthy ones of this world, they're not about to chip themselves. There's a big difference between you people that are worth 100 billion, 100, 300 trillion. Hey, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, that's chump change. They fronted, the elite fronted them that money. Okay? Keep going, bro.
Verse 2, the wealth is unclean, and insects have made holes in the clothing.
Yeah, the wealth is unclean. This money is done. It's through. But here it is, our people, you niggas, you want reparations. You niggas really in this reparations shit.
See, Esau's a perfect devil, right? He'll tell you about getting reparations and the money's going digital.
Yeah.
See, you jinx, man. You don't
even consider
what the hell is going on. All these brothers around me got information to give you for days.
Bro, you know how this devil knows that our people are so defeated. Give him $1 million.
Yeah.
That's how defeated you people really are. Is that he knows for a fact, if I give you niggas this money, like the brother said, all you're gonna do is you're gonna play out whatever high school fantasy you had.
Yeah.
You're gonna go right back to your high school years.
Yeah, like a black woman wants to see how the fool head of hair.
Yeah, you're gonna go get all the hair you could get. Yeah, you're gonna get all the fucking the sneakers that you couldn't have when you was 15. You're gonna get those. Yeah, you're just gonna be the niggas that you couldn't be when you were 15, 16 years old.
Right.
Because like you said, lo and behold, the average nigga peaks out at 14 and a quarter.
Hey, and it's also a reparations, giving reparations. The economy's going to crash. It's definitely going to tank. And that's a way to put our face on the problem of why the economy tanked.
Right, right. The setup, yeah, setup.
Like that's a beautiful point you said, Juan, because they got these black, they're gonna start having black governors soon. They got black mayors. They got a nigga in Atlanta, I think it was Keisha. They got one that replaced Lori Lightfoot. That guy soft as all hell. So they gonna blame you niggas and you Hispanics on everything when shit hits the fan. It's the no good blacks and Hispanics. They came up here under that Title 42 when it expired. All these Hispanics, Native Americans, you're going to be the blame soon, right? Don't get it twisted.
I was gonna say they already have that, even if they don't directly say it. If you look at the U.S. debt cost, that trickles down.
I got a core, but I don't got a block.
I don't know the exact number until 36. Yeah. But when you look and trickle it down, they throw it on the citizen. You have debt per citizen, which is probably $67,000 per citizen.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
83.
83. I looked at it, it wasn't even long ago. It was like 56 last time I checked. So it keeps jumping up. So it's like you said, they're looking to float this debt to massive to the people and make it huge and it's potential inflation. That's why they have legislation already passed. They already doing everything in the over industry. That when there's an economic collapse and they need people that say they can be in the workforce, these manufacturing facilities and these plants and work for free, they got legislation for that. Where you can actually work an excessive amount of hours, 40, 50, 60, 70 hours, and not get paid down.
It's true. The legislation, they really like at that, that's the thing right there. Now you at the turn of this boogeyman pandemic, all right, there were certain states like Arkansas that were denying companies. These companies wanted to see their employees back in 2023. And there's another state, I think it's Idaho. That's what this will come down to, man. This legislation, right, this man gives a break of decree is going to start pushing this. And that's what we're trying to tell you, man. All right, I think last week, the deacon I put something in the group chat saying, look for more videos and commercials about this seed. And there was a Febreze commercial where the woman was like, I got this micro CHIV in my little Febreze thing. You know, you're gonna start to see more gradualism, right? You're gonna start to see just how like they had Voter Die with the game and 50 Cent. They're gonna get another crash test dummy called a celebrity to push that C hit, man. They're gonna get hell, they might be in the future to push that motherfucker, man. All right, one of you nigga celebrities in Atlanta, because you know you niggas in Atlanta, man, you love your nigga rappers, man. All right, they're gonna use these celebrities to push this, man. This is the times that we coming into, man. The money is gonna go digital. All right, that's what we keep saying. They trying to push reparations, but the money's about to go digital soon, so that doesn't make any sense. That's why we tell you to hearken unto the Lord, because it's going to be the complete crash of the dollar. Hey, no, it could be 6 months, it could be a year from now. The scripture talks about the scant measure in Micah 6:1, that fiat currency that's in the background thing. Some people don't consider this thing. They don't look up how Nixon took the money up, took the gold standard off the money when he was in office. Our people don't talk about this, man. The only thing you get from old Negroes is, Falcons, all season, man. We got the right pieces. We got what's the quarterback name? Ritter. Yeah, we rhyme with Ritter. Man, they gonna be the same sorry ass Falcons in the fall time, man. We're telling you to wake your ass out of sleep and get with these prophecies, man. That's right. All right. Go ahead.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 21, verse 9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord Jehovah, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter.
Who's the issue of the sword? We just mentioned it, but we're going to reiterate it through the scripture and let the scripture speak. Who's the one that's furbishing the sword? Right? Who's the one that's furbishing this destruction that's to come that we've been talking about? That you people are like, oh no, I ain't trying to hear all that, man. It's softball tournament right now. I ain't trying to hear all that, man. It's all 17 verses.
Psalm chapter 17, verse 13. Arise, O Lord Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
And the wicked is identified as Esau, Edom in Malachi, the first chapter. He's the border of wickedness. Okay? You can go to a sporting goods shop that's owned by the so-called white man. They always have the white man always got a sporting goods shop. He got the setup on how to hunt deer. He got the setup how to hunt you niggas, man. So that's the sword that's talking about in Ezekiel the 21st chapter, Esau, Edom. And the Lord is gonna put a perverse spirit on this man. It ain't gonna be no regular white man, regular weak ass white man that you see listening to trap music, man. He gonna go back to that old death metal style. He gonna be hating niggas, man. All right? That's the spirit that the Lord is gonna put on Esau, Edom. The scriptures tell you never trust your enemy. He can be all cool with you and all this other shit. All right, but the Lord is gonna put that spirit on this devil, starting with the elite Baker families and their power to give you the Gerber truth, to give you the truth that speaks Sudanese, Swahili, to give you the UN peacekeepers who ravish boys and girls. All right, for you people that don't understand. All right, the so-called white man has the blessing of the sword as it mentions in Genesis the 27th chapter. If you didn't know it now, you know.
That's right.
Right? That's why they got a bunch of guns in their houses. You go to Edomite house, you might have a delivery job. You got a whole artillery. And you about to use it on the people of this chart who ain't in the graces of Yahweh Shimon Shai. Lord willing, the Lord finds mercy on us. That's why we compelled by fear to come out here and tell you of the good tidings, man. Right?
It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth?
And that's the spirit on these other Israelite camps, because we have fun. Like, man, we was brought over here in cargo slave ships, and we was already here. We was already getting slaughtered by the conquistadors like Hernando Cortez, Juan de Soto, so on and so forth. They're not explorers, they're murderers, all right? History likes to say that they're explorers. No, they're murderers, man. They murdered the children of Israel, these so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. But it's gonna come to a point in time where it's gonna be even worse than the conquistadors and transatlantic slave trade, man. We're about to be going through some serious times, all right? And that sword, the so-called white man, he's getting it chalked up right now with different legislation, man. While you watching Game 2 of the NBA Finals, you gotta, hey, that's the spirit you gotta be in. You gotta figure out what this devil's doing. You can be going to sleep, you can be watching a sporting event. Because we watch sporting events, man. All right, we find joy in certain things. I wouldn't say fun, because fun is at that person. We find joy in doing certain things. Some brothers love gardening, some brothers into sports. But the main thing is the prophecies of the Bible, man. So we ain't out here having no goddamn fun and being caught up like the rest of you niggas out here riding on fucking bikes in the middle of the city, not knowing what the fuck is going on, man.
That's right.
Right?
Back you up.
Hey, I got a quick one too. Whenever you did, quick one.
Let me finish.
And contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. And he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer.
Yeah, the slayer. All right, Esau Edom, man. He's setting up all these different legislations. Pretty soon, you Edomites can talk about don't tread on me. There's not going to be any constitution. So what are you going to do then? All right? Well, we already know what you're going to do. But all these different laws, they're taking the police out the street. How are you people paying attention to less police on the streets? All right? That's why you see all these crimes going on, these women getting ravished in the streets. Because there ain't no cops out here to report it. They got to spend gas money to come get your ass out of some trouble. They ain't going to do all that for you. Especially the black woman, man. Them cars going to get stopped, man. All right? So we're in some serious times where the slayer, Esau Edom, is about to try to fulfill his New World Order. But like it says in Nahum, the first chapter, affliction shall rise a second time, right? This 1492 thing that we went through, going into slavery, getting slaughtered by the white man, it's going to be done away with when Yahweh Shah comes back, man, right? He's going to be called Jesus Christ. That's the gospel. That's the good news. But a nigga can't understand that. He's trying to get money that's about to be deleted soon because the fucking money is going digital, man. All right? We got to say that time and time again. The money's going digital. They can give you all the reparations you want. It's not going to mean anything.
Like say, when you mentioned about having these rappers pushing digital dollars, right? I saw a video a few months back dealing with rappers and hardware wallet. So basically, it's like a electronic wallet.
Because the brother and Salakia, the brother, I was over here, I was listening, and he was talking about the reparations. You know what I'm saying? That Jake is trying to get from Esau, and how this economy is collapsing, and at the same time you're trying to get something. You know what I'm saying? That it really cannot equal what this devil is taking from you, and this is not what the Lord. This is not what the Lord's idea of reparations are. This is 2 Thessalonians 1:6. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, right? So real reparations is to put those that trouble you through what they put you through. You see what I'm saying? So anything less than that is you're not getting your equal get back. You're not getting what you really deserve, because you know, you're not getting equal. You're not getting fairness. It's not fair judgment. It's not eye for an eye. They put you through 350 years of slavery, then Jim Crow, then still oppress you afterward. You know what I'm saying? Redlining, gentrification, and all of these different things. And all you want is his FRNs that literally have no value. The only value they have is your belief in the paper that has value. And he's collapsing the system as we speak. So he's going to give you this when the system is dying? Yes.
That doesn't make any sense. But this just shows you how feeble-minded Jake is, because Jake ain't even considering that. The only thing you're considering is the paper, is the monetary value, which really has no value. And as the brother said, you gonna get that $1 million, you can go to the store and buy a loaf of bread, and it's gonna be $1 million.
Yeah.
Then the next day you can go to the store and try to get another loaf of bread, it's gonna be $2 million. Hence, your money is worth nothing.
Yeah.
So where's the real value at?
Yeah, history repeats itself. Even before Hitler came in, during the Weimar Republic, after World War I, when Germany was effed up, all right, they had went through a series of hyperinflation where you had to get on work at like 11 or 12 o'clock to go buy some food, because the price of the goods will go up every hour. That's hyperinflation. You know, but that like the captain mentioned months ago, how Jacob talked about inflation, but they don't know what the hell is going on, man. Right? Through the spirit of poverty, how about Shemal Shah, the prophets had an answer as far as money. I mean, money's the fence. Don't get it twisted. But you know, the money's about to go digital, and they're about to replace the dollars with this. So how many of you Jakes are going to be sitting here worshiping this? This idolatrous image in the form of the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, man.
That's what they're going to upload reparations.
Yeah.
That's where your reparations.
They're going to upload it to the ship.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, the judgment of World War III, before that they pushing this. Before that they're going to push another pandemic, as they say. You know, it's all through the spirit of the Yahweh Shemal Shah, not by Esau, the hell with Esau. Hey, but you can see through the spirit that they're going to push a new pandemic. All right? You niggas going to be scared, trying to call on Jesus and Allah, because you niggas are stuck in that Islam crap. You ain't reading a goddamn thing. Fasting for no goddamn reason. Fasting in the name of Allah.
Yeah.
Right? Anybody got any scriptures like that?
I had a real quick point. There's a thing called Hegelian dialectic, which is basically pressure from above and pressure from below. And I got a real quick definition for it, real dirty definition for it. It says, a government will create a crisis to elicit a desired reaction from the public and then present a pre-planned solution that furthers his political agenda.
Yeah, that's what Esau's doing, man. Even got these so-called white people, and you devils that think you're a higher level than us, you can go over here and put on this. You're a low-level devil too, man. You Edomites over there in Israel, you're a low-level devils too, man. Right? They can put the same stuff on you niggas too, man. Right? Let's not forget about you low-level two-time loser Edomites. All right? Y'all just get on niggas. Hey, you Edomites, man, you two-time losers, man. So you better tune in as well to hear about your judgment. Because we're promising to the nations, like it says in Jeremiah 1:5. We're to tell you nations, you're going into slavery. You saw Edom, you're going to get it the worst. Okay? So get ready. All you Edomites that jog up and down the street, you need to go to LA Fitness and start lifting some weights. Because you're going to be doing some heavy lifting in the kingdom of heaven. Alright? Fuck all that goddamn running and shit. Right? So, hey.
I got you. 2nd Ezra 16:68. You just mentioned the see here. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision, and in reproach, and trodden under foot.
Yeah, so we coming to a time where they're gonna be, these troops are gonna be knocking on the doors, they're gonna be separating from these families. Like the brother said, we might not see each other until we get the chairs going with them. This is a serious time to be telling our people, man. You might not be with your family when all hell breaks loose. Hey, can you use that scripture in 2nd Ezra 16 talk about being pilgrims? Hey, because we went to that in class, man. Right, the times that we coming into, hey, you're not gonna be living in your apartment or your 2-story or split level house, man. Or you jakes that got it, you know, your mansions, man. Right? Even your celebrities are gonna reduce to nothing. Alright, all your celebrities is flashing $1. You're gonna be just the next somebody to rob. Just like it was in 70 AD, they were going from house to house for the lack of bread. That's the times that we come into. Your name is not gonna mean anything. Your clout, how much weed you smoke, how much money you got, how much adultery you committed, is not gonna mean anything when the Lord comes for judgment. They even said in that Bone Thugs and Harmony song, what are you gonna do when judgment comes for you? You wanna be found in the hands of Yahweh Shai on the righteous side of judgment, like you mentioned in 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter, where we get crowns put upon our heads. We don't want that shame and contempt that's coming to 2/3 of our people in the form of fire and other disasters, man. Right?
Yes, more than. Do you want that 40?
Yes.
Here, I'll just continue. Verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Yeah, watch what's that movie, man? Bushwick.
Oh yeah, Bush.
That's a great example of that scripture right there. There ain't gonna be no trash man to pick up the trash, and ain't gonna be no lady that give you a parking ticket. It ain't gonna be no people just walking through the city, yo, let's go down here, let's go to Atlanta. No, it's gonna be chaos in these streets, man. It might be tanks in the streets, man.
Yep.
Right? Foreign guards that don't speak no English, okay? They don't speak no English. They got a gun this big, and they ready to get down on you Americans, man. They be seeing our pride. Hey, they specifically been seeing you women halfway naked in America. You don't think these guys from Russia and Sudan want to get a piece of you black women and Hispanic women and you white women out here? Oh, they gonna get down on you women out here. That's what we trying to tell you women to get in order, okay? There's countless lessons of videos of brothers telling you, get right, get right. Because you bitches don't understand. You can't fucking read any goddamn way. And you don't understand the judgment of the Heavenly Father. So we actually do due diligence and look this stuff up. What are you looking up?
Right.
How to get a sew in makeup tutorial. So it's like a whole complete goddamn demon for Pride Month. All right. And that's the times that we coming into. 2 o'clock in the morning, where you sleeping with your boot thing, butt ass naked. That's what Apostle and Elder say. Hey, sleep with some goddamn clothes on, man. Because we coming into them times where they're gonna be busting your door. You're gonna be butt ass naked, and like they showed on that MTV commercial years ago, they're gonna be separated from your families and throw you in an internment camp. There's over 800 internment camps in the United States, with Alaska being the biggest one that can hold 2 million people. That's what we're trying to tell you people out here in these last days. These people on this chart and you Israelite foreigners, man. Because this ain't no fucking black thing, man. That's right. All right? You see a bunch of so-called dark-skinned people. You got a couple light-skinned brothers, man. But y'all all think we black. All right? This truth is about the children of Israel, the children of God. Get yourself right with the Heavenly Father, or when He sends that ultimate belt, which is the ultimate destruction, the ICBM missiles and the RFID chip. That's all I got to say, man. Through the Spirit. Hey, Shalom.
Nah, the brother's right though, man. You know, we coming into these times where this is being pushed at the highest level of ever, really. You know what I'm saying? So we stick to that spirit and let y'all niggas got something.
You just got on, right?
Revelation 13, verse 9.
Not yet, not yet.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Yeah, so we out here, you know, we out here speaking, we out here every Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Lord willingly. We out here preaching the words of the Lord, man. The important part of the words of the Lord is prophecy, man. Right?
Says he.
Now I was gonna say, this is part of the prophecies, man. Alright? So we out here telling you that this chip is here. You gotta have ears to hear if the Lord open up your eyes. The spirit, go ahead.
It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yeah, so-called white people, you put our brothers and our sisters into slavery, all right? You did some horrible things to our people.
Atrocities.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You went above and beyond the punishment that we were supposed to receive. So therefore, the scriptures is saying,
It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
well, who put our people into slavery? The so-called white man did. Esau, Edom, the wicked on the earth, man. The evil man, the red man. All right? It's time, or I was watching that show last night, I was sharing with my brothers, but his age of rulership is over, man. All right? This white man's going into slavery. The daughters are going into slavery.
Good.
Okay? You're going to be the bottom feeders now, man. Because you stepped on us, now the Lord is going to allow us to step on you. And, hey, you put us in slavery, guess what we going to do to y'all? We're not going to go to the level that you did. Pedophile, pervert, you know? We're going to put your ass through some hardcore bondage, man.
That's right. It's 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and chapter 1, verse 6. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Heavenly Father to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Yeah, it's all the trouble even now. With these taxes, inflation, and all this shit that's going on in the earth, man. Oppressing our people. All right? Systematic racism. All right? It's going to be a... Read it again,
But 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6, seeing it is a righteous thing.
It is a righteous thing. You know, like I said earlier, you know, a lot of these people, they try to put a limit on the judgment of the Lord, man. You know, it's going to be a righteous thing, man.
With Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Yeah, to pay back everything that you've done to us times 1,000. You know? You're going to drink of that double cup. You're going to drink it all. Things we had to endure during slavery, so-called Negro, so-called Native Americans, slaughter that you've done to them.
Revelations 2 and 25, it says, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works until the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Who are these other nations? The Lord loved everybody. Who's going to have rulership over these other nations? That just proves, one, that you people don't read. All right? Two, it goes to show that the Lord is set. He don't love everybody. Right? Somebody got to bring their ass into slavery. And the damn sure ain't these people. We coming out of slavery. So all you other nations, Mr. Whitey, you crackers, you going into slavery.
Right.
You damn goops, y'all going into slavery.
Right.
You stinking ass Edomites, y'all going into slavery.
Yeah, come.
I know you got I know you want to put them bastards in
You
slavery.
already know, man.
No?
They had a hand in it too, right? They
all these nations had a hand in it. So we'll tell you that in the book of Psalms.
Yeah, I was just I was watching a video on the way here, and they were talking about how you had the Atlantic slave trade where Esau was taking Jacob over here to the northern continents, but you had Ishmael taking taking them over there to the eastern side, and they were castrating James.
Yeah.
Like Ishmael was raw with it. He was just straight taking your nuts off, man. You know, and so they gotta pay for that.
Because as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
And the Lord is going to allow Israel to beat y'all down, man. And Yahushua is going to be part of that.
And Psalm 2nd chapter tells us that.
Con.
It says, even as I received of my father.
Yes, Psalm 2nd
It's
chapter.
all, and it's all in righteousness, man. Beatings that we put on our people, the Lord is going to allow the beatings to come upon y'all.
God, this is Lamentations 4:21, and it reads, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked." Verse 22, "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished."
And he's naked. Esau is being, scriptures say, bare his thigh. You know, uncover the foreskin. The secret parts. Esau is being exposed all day, every day. That's why he's caught. Every time you look at it, he's in his own trick bag at this point. He's been such a racist piece of shit on the planet Earth, especially specifically in America, that he's being canceled.
Yeah.
You had Joan Hart that just said that all white men should be thrown into prison. Okay? Every step of the way, they're being restricted of themselves. Okay? Because you are being exposed. See, at one point you were the gleam of the society. Everybody looked up to white man and woman and child. I wish I was white. That ain't the thought process no more. It's only simple ass niggas, or especially the women, because they looking at the white man that he still has power. This devil ain't got power no more.
Power, we wouldn't be on the streets right now.
Yeah, we wouldn't even be doing this, man.
Right.
You can have a nigga hanging up on one of these trees right now. Just to set an example.
Yeah, now you so-called white men, like the Captain Gamal said, you've been demoted to just talking shit in comment boards. You're Reddit demons. Yeah, he's all in the basement by the hot water heater in the dark with a candle lit, hoping nobody sees him with it changing his VPN number and shit, so nobody can track it back to his house, talking shit. You can't do what we do.
Right.
Let 12 white people go somewhere, unfaced, covered, speak talking shit. You gonna get doxxed. Hey, you know Jimmy's a dentist. He's fired.
It says, "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins." John, hey. So as the brother was saying, when you go into the 22nd chapter, around the 16th verse, it says, "Thou art filled with shame and glory." That means you are full. You are filled from the bottom, from empty, all the way up to the top with shamefulness.
You grinding in it.
You know, so this is why no matter where you turn, everybody catches you like, okay, no, you did this. No, you did that. No, you doing this. No, you doing that. No, you the cause of this. No, you're the cause of that. Your people are this.
And that's why he wants to give so-called Negroes reparations, man. He's trying to cover that up. Let's say, again, destroys the heart.
Right. The scriptures say he shall seek to restore the poor. It's in the book of Job.
And it's all for nothing. Because at the end of the day, what the missus at? The missus, they gonna destroy all of that, man.
Yeah, we don't want your money.
None of this money, this worthless change.
We want you.
This nigga's tossing coins at us, man. Like how they do at the job and they give you a 50-cent raise. You think you're supposed to be fucking happy or something like that? This devil, that's why the Lord is gonna put this motherfucker in slavery, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, Art.
Because earlier you mentioned that Edom had us under his foot, underfoot.
Yeah, he had his foot on her neck.
Exactly. And so this is the opposite. This is when it turns around. So it's the book of Psalms 108, verse 9. "Moab is my washpot. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Over Philistia will I triumph." And it's just all of the things that they've done to us, all the slavery, putting us down, it's all going to come back onto them. Under our shoe is showing they're going to be underfoot.
And because you know what? That's why this devil with CRT, critical race theory, and he wants to change the books. You know, all of this, you know, because why? It's all shameful. See, you ain't come up. Esau didn't come up with integrity. You didn't earn it properly. You try to push your bullshit narrative that you defeated us, but there's wars of engagement. You're a victim. You're actually guilty of war crimes. See, on a low level, niggas is out here is worried about traffic infractions and shit like that. You know what I mean? Parking tickets, low level laws. You know, we're talking about there's war crimes. There's certain crimes that how you deal with prisoners of war. Global, yeah. Esau, you done broke so many laws that you can't do nothing. That's why over there in crimes against humanity.
Hey, what just happened in 2019? I ain't gonna say it, but y'all know what just happened. That was a massive genocide that was pushed by who? Esau. And we still haven't came into fruition of the full effects of what's gonna happen with that. Who pushed that shit? You did. I mean, we got videos of people dying on camera. Just dying suddenly on camera. Who pushed that genocide? Who pushed Planned Parenthood? Who pushed the GMO in the foods? Who pushed the cancer culture? Who pushed all that shit? Who actually, as it says in Habakkuk 2nd chapter, I think around the 4th or 5th verse, you are as death, man. You can't be satisfied. So everywhere you go, you're pushing death. The scriptures talk about if you do good, you didn't do it on purpose.
Right.
You know, you didn't do it on purpose, you did it by accident. So everything you do is wicked. It's like
Esau knew something. He got the agenda.
Yeah.
Like I said, with the reparations thing, that ain't nothing but that's hush money. Hush money.
Quick precept that's going in the characteristics of Esau. This is Hebrews chapter 12, and verse 16. It says, "Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as he is."
Filthy man, just outside of the temple, God.
Or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
That was never yours anyway. It's always destined to be ours. You know, it just goes to show that you literally had no integrity, man. A family was the heir to the throne, and he was like, fuck it, I'm home. Weak ass nigga.
Here it is, the earth. Y'all niggas is living in the fertile crescent of the earth. Right, fruits and all kind of vegetables all over the place. But your ass soldier, because you know why? You're the reason why these people, the scriptures say, as the officer, so shall the people be. Yeah. These people are sold into pleasures and loving and lusting and loving their own goddamn selves. And that's because they're after their father, the devil, man. Yeah. That's that Edomite spirit.
Yeah, that's that Cain spirit.
Yeah, that Cain spirit, man.
Yeah, that's the Cain.
Come.
Characteristics Revelation, back in Revelation 13, I started verse 9 again. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
If any man have an ear, let him hear. Right? The so-called white man is the devil. Right? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we are the children of Israel. We are the chosen people.
Yes.
All right? The Lord don't love everybody. He definitely don't like the heathens. He hates you motherfuckers because he compared y'all to spit. Drop of a bucket. Right? He called you filthy. Right? America's gonna be destroyed.
What?
He's gonna push this mark. Push the mark of the beast. That right there. Right? America's gonna be hit with those.
Simple. Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yeah, it's gonna be slavery in the kingdom. Right? And there won't be none of these people. It's gonna be the other nations.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
But I thought God loved everybody. The scriptures say, he that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. Yeah, niggas in the captivity should go into captivity.
Right.
That's righteousness, man.
Con,
It's
con.
righteous judgment. Like brother was saying, Al Bashir Shai is a man of war. Right? He's bound by his word.
Right.
He made a promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. Right? He's gonna keep that promise.
Right.
We believe that through faith, man.
It says, here is the patience and faith of the saints.
There you go.
It says, here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Yeah, the saints are the Israelites, man. Okay?
Yeah, the faith and the patience. When we read Revelations 2 and 25, it says, he that is the whole steadfast till I come, that faith and that patience.
Con.
Okay, I'm going to speak about well, was pointed to how all these things was coming forth as he saw the devil, right? Everybody's pointing fingers at him, they out him, right? Gun. And this is Obadiah 1:6. It says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are the hidden things sought up? And we know, right? It's because the prophets have been out there, right? Starting with Apostle Tahar, men of great millstone, apostle on down, all the elders out there, the brothers out there, pushing the truth from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to do diligent work, right? To study and get these scriptures and get the prophecies pushed up. That's how the hidden things that Esau saw up, right? And people are out with Esau because of the prophecies have been pushed out, right? It says
You can no longer hide your weakness, man. This man spent all this time being everybody but Esau. It's everybody in the world but Edom.
I want to jump to verse 10. It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Huh.
So fucked up, man. Basically.
Hey, if I could say, scripture say, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. You see, you did such a good job in sugarcoating and hiding the history of what you did to Jacob. Now the rest of the world are starting to see what you've done, how you acquired your wealth, the things that you've done to get this. And they're looking at this saying, wait a minute, all that glitter and glory that you said that you had, it wasn't obtained through any good means, you know? So now the rest of the world is seeing that. The rest of the world is seeing it, and you can't hide yourself. Now you're trying to pass legislation to censor everything. You're trying to pass legislation to stop the voices from being heard. Well, guess what? The cat is already out of the bag, man.
Right.
It ain't going back in the bag, man. Okay? How is it that you can be the hammer of the earth, you can be the wicked of the earth, and you can do all this evil, right? And then when you get exposed, you're trying to put it back in the bag. It's not gonna happen. I got a quick precept. This is Jeremiah 49:10. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not.
Esau's exposed, man. The Lord even exposed him with the mark of the beast, man. You know, like brothers were saying, here it is, 2023, it's everywhere. You know, but people can't see it because the Lord Yahweh Shai had blinded you people, man. But nonetheless, you still got ears to hear. We're still telling you. We're still getting the blood off our heads. Right. We're still giving the warning. Whether you believe it, receive it, that's something. It ain't got nothing to do with us. You know? But we're going to go jump to Revelation 13.
Here for a bit, right?
Here for a bit, man.
Revelation 13, verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor.
Yeah, so the scriptures are not, what's the word?
Bias.
Bias, that's it. That's the word.
Kind of
bias, man. All right, every man, woman, and child on this earth will have to deal with this part right here, man. Right. All right, this is prophecy, man. All right, this is one of them things that he tried to keep hidden, but the Spirit of the Lord brought it out, man. All right, so now we know what the mark of the beast is. Go ahead.
It says, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Yeah, everything is being turned into a digital, basically wallet, which is gonna go into the chip. He's gonna force you people to take it, man. My brothers were saying, you're probably gonna upload the reparations to one of these.
Right.
Yeah. You're gonna upload your cash.
Right.
It's all. That's why it's coming out next month. The Fed thing.
Yep.
Right. Fed app.
Yep.
No, they already taking the cash out of the system. The coin shortage. That was planned. A lot of these restaurants after, the C-19 happened, they never went back to taking cash.
Right. And they limit you how much money you can take out of the banks. You ain't walking up and taking out no 50, 100, 1,000.
Exactly. So, duh, the mark of the beast is what it is, man.
Yep.
That's how simple it is. This is the mark, man.
Right.
Hey, I believe they did the same thing in Zimbabwe over the year 2022 and 2023. What they did is the banks limit the amount of money that you can take out. So I believe that they will only let you take out like $40 a week, and the average person needed $40 a day. You know what I'm saying? And then what they did afterward was they created a new currency that flopped, and then they took all the rest of the currency and burned it. And then they introduced the CBDC, and from then 97% of the population signed on to the CBDC. You know, now when you get control of all of the digital currency, you have control of everything. How is it not feasible for them to say, okay, well, if you want to access it, we need biometric verification?
I mean, they already doing it with a phone.
Yeah, that's very fucking. Oh, and then they have reverse ATMs.
Yeah.
Where you basically put your cash in and give you a card.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, man, it's all right. You saw the Q&A there.
But, verse 7.
Matter of fact, give Revelation 13 and 16.
Yes, sir.
They can cut them off too. They can cut your account off. So you ain't got no cash to buy with nothing. You all set.
They cash app is,
Oh yeah.
Well, who was that just recently warned that basically all those apps, somebody in the federal government just warned that basically if you store a lot of money in Venmo and PayPal and Cash App, you better get your money out of there because those companies, they're not FDIC regulators, so you could lose. But that's how Jake be dealing. We was talking about that a few weeks ago. You got niggas out here, Cash App's banking for niggas.
Right.
That's
that real bank.
Taxes filed by Cash App.
Yeah.
You be using that shit as a business.
This motherfucker like it's fucking like Chase Bank, man.
This is Revelation 13, verse 16. Says, He causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
So the word mark is G5480 Faragma, and it means a stamp and imprinted mark.
so he's going to make an impression in the skin, cut. He's going to insert you with something the size of a grain of rice.
Yep, that's it.
It's going to have all your information. You got people doing it already.
Yep, you got it. Yep.
Experimenting with it. What is it? The chip lady?
Should have had it for years.
Yeah. Had it in pets. I remember back in like a long time. The late 90s. They started doing it.
Yeah.
Everything is wave accessible. Tap.
Everything is
tap accessible. Nothing. I mean, you don't. When have you seen a payment terminal that wasn't tapped?
Right.
Hey, in the bathroom, you try to get used to that swipe, that motion, like for the water, to get the water out, the paper towel, they try to get you used to that motion already doing.
Yeah.
Inside your head.
But did you use too many language of it? They say, tap your chip card.
Guess what? Right? Because it also says the name of the number of his name, which is 666, right? Which goes into the foundation, right? So the foundation of it, getting us prepared for it, getting us ready for it. The kind size sticker, getting you ready for it. Also with that juice too, that sauce that we can't really speak of. That was another thing that was part of that kind size sticker. That getting you ready for it and getting the foundation prepped.
Well, if I may say, we were saying over here just a few minutes ago, the mass majority of these people under the age of 50, have known that there's a mark, there's an MOTB. And a lot of people have recognized that the MOTB is the C-hip.
Yep.
Yeah. But what we've all had to wait for in the development is the image of the beast. That's the major key point of Revelation, the 13th chapter, is the image of the beast.
Right.
We had to wait for, yeah, that was there in 95, 96, they were doing it, 98. But we've been waiting for 3G to come, 4G to come. We had to wait for 5G to come. Like you said, during the pandemic, that was when they rolled out 5G. Yeah, 5G was rolled out during the beginning of the pandemic. I remember that. But 5G is now, that was just a prelude for the next one, which is 6G. They need a system. They need they need a system and an infrastructure strong enough to handle all of this shit, man, at once.
Yeah, hundreds of billions of transactions being completed on a day-to-day basis, instantaneously, and simultaneously being able to store all data. Yeah. You know, this is what, like, when you look into the Fed now and how this is going to be implemented. Anytime you buy something, it's going to be charged, and then it's going to be sent to the Fed now, and then it's going to be sent to the merchant. So they're going to be able to record and capture everything that you do. It's called ultimate control. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. It's you know, cash, they can't trace it. It's untraceable. You know, like, you got a lot of guys that still living under the table. You know what I'm saying? Making cash, making a living, like I was mentioning, cash out. We got people that's able to live under the radar, so to speak, without the government in their business, but the reason why the government wants that is because they want everything taxable. And like let's say, control the taxation.
I was talking to my brother the other day. He has a little thing, and it's like he was talking about really the tax, calling it taxes. It's like, because, you know, government, every time they see a transaction over $600, they flag this shit. All these accounts. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you were saying, a lot of people that live under the table, it's making it a lot harder to get away with being paid cash. Right. You know, that's why a lot of people, they don't accept cash. It's all taking cash out of the society. Cashless society. Right. Man, you're poor for using cash.
Just moving a little bit further, and the definition of charagma. So we're going to one of the roots, which is charax, and it means a pail or a stake. Now we spoke about the elder brother had just brought out how he had to set up the beast system, right? The chai, and the psi, and the stigma. So you got to get to the point to where you have that object in which you impale them with that object, and that's what the charax means. It means a pail or stake. So if you think about, like, the simplest way that everybody knows, think about a stake that you use to pierce a vampire with. You know, everybody has seen vampire movies, right? So it's a stake that you use to pierce through the rib cage to hit their heart. The stake that they're going to use is a device that they're going to use to pierce your flesh to insert the characa in the syringe. Yeah, so that's what they're going to use. And then when you move forward on to the root word, the charax, you get grapho. Now, if you notice that, what do they have a big push for right now? To obtain graphene. This is a big thing, because graphene is a very useful technology. It's a two-dimensional piece of technology that you can write a whole bunch of information on, and you can use it for different, a variety of items, and it is very easily attainable, right? And it means
He wants to keep track of your information.
of everything.
Everything about medical history, your finances, religion, and all that.
Yeah.
He wants to keep track of everything. That's control.
Right.
That's the new world order.
Look at this. That's under a microscope, like you said, a steak. That's what the hole that's left with a needle. Wow. You get inserted with a needle.
That's wild.
So like you said, when you deal with a steak, you push a steak into the ground, right? To hold, you know what I mean? To hold, like if you're doing a water, like to keep back the water, you got to put a stake in the ground. It's the same thing.
And it's like you're saying, you know, brother was speaking about rocks, right? Like you dig in the ground, you got to use a little, it's called an axe pick.
Yeah.
Break the ground apart. first.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the same thing with the nigga. Esau do that. Get your ass with that thing.
If I can say this too, and you notice, brothers read the definition, they got it on the sign. The definitions it doesn't mention anything spiritual. Everything about the definition has everything to do with something physical. Let's say like a thing carved, hell, a state. They don't say nothing about nothing spiritual. Yeah, well, really, in a figurative sense, they don't say that. Right. Everything is carnal, basically. Right.
So what you're saying? So it's not Christianity. That's what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you basically saying Esau. You basically saying Esau is spiritual. We know he carnal.
Right.
Yeah. Bloody. And then too, like this definition of Esau, he the one who put this here, so he already know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You sit there, you want to talk about, oh, it's a tawaz, a spirit. No, it's not. It's not. It's a physical, because basically what this is Esau taking ownership of you. You know what I'm saying? You're committing to be permanently a part of his system. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're saying. You're saying, hey, I love my master, and I want to permanently be a part of his system forever. I want to permanently be a representation for this. I want my children to be born into this system. That's what you're saying.
What did Leah say? I can't live without you, breathe without you.
Oh yeah.
That's the spirit y'all have with y'all have that spirit towards Esau.
Yeah, that's why Esau creates so many different avenues of independence. You know, a lot of these jakes is on legal drugs, illegal drugs. Everybody got some type of vice, you know, which pretty much plugs you directly into the system. You know, whether you see it or not, you're plugged into the system. If you look into the vast majority of, if you look at how does that work? How many Americans is on prescription drugs? It's a lot of Americans. Somebody looked it up. It's a lot of people on prescription drugs. Now, all Esau got to do is say, all right, you can't have access towards your prescription drugs, but you have, brain
Insulin.
Let it be insulin.
Oh, I did years ago. I found out that's how Esau was going to treat diabetes. He was going to put shit in you. There was going to be a time.
He do that now.
They got apps now.
Same thing even with women. Women get these, what's it called, like an IUD.
Oh yeah.
Like these women get these little birth control chips. You know? So these are the things that keep you so pretty much interwoven within the system. All he has to do is make these things mandated. And if not, you can't have access to, like brothers were saying, your medication, and things like such. Somebody found how many Americans?
It says this is from Georgetown.edu, prescription drugs, Health Policy Institute, Georgetown University. More than 131 million people, more than 100, 66%.
Wow, Americans? Of all Americans?
Of all adults in the United States are use prescription drugs.
That's the majority.
You guys are drug addicts.
Yeah, right.
And they hooked in the system.
And ironically, it say two-thirds. The spiritual.
So a lot of them gonna have to have an ultimatum.
Are you dependents?
Hey, well, you know what, I think the brother Nile was speaking earlier, he said that. And we'll get back into the scriptures, but he was speaking about the fact that Katrina, when you go back and you watch that Spike Lee documentary on dealing with Hurricane Katrina, a lot of people was they was pushing bodies up to the Superdome and leaving them there, and they was just dying because they couldn't get their medicine.
Yeah.
That, like you said, that was 20 plus years ago at this point, 20, 22, 23 years ago. So imagine in today's span, you niggas is on, you people, you Americans, fuck you niggas. Well, really Americans is niggas. All you niggas, okay? You white niggas, you brown niggas, you black niggas, you yellow niggas, you all on all kinds of just drugs.
All type of shit.
So imagine, like you said, 1 week go by, and y'all gonna be on your knees to your white daddy trying to get prescriptions fulfilled, man.
Same thing in Colombia, Venezuela, when the riots were happening down there. You best believe that stuff was, remember that hyperinflation thing? But see, the American media don't cover this kind of stuff, but best believe it's still going on down there. It's a major crisis. That's why these elections and stuff, every time you hear about
the elections going on in like South America, some kind of protest. Because those people over there with their hyperinflation hit, they couldn't get no medicine. They couldn't get no kind of treatment. So the same thing like the brother was mentioning about Katrina up here with the Southern Kingdom, same thing happened down there with the Northern Kingdom. They couldn't get no help from the different hospitals in Colombia and Venezuela and stuff. And that was one of the major, because that really a lot of the looting down there was in them pharmacies.
Yeah.
The grocery store.
Well, they show it in the movies. That every apocalyptic movie they show. Yeah, they show people running to the pharmacy. The pharmacy.
They go to the pawn shops, they go to the gun stores, they go to the pharmacies.
That's it.
In the grocery store.
Drugs and groceries.
All right, back in Revelation chapter 3, verse 10 now. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
We're going to go into that word temptation.
This is the word temptation from the online etymology. It says, act of enticing someone to sin. Also, an experience or state of being tempted. From old temptation, from Latin temptationem, temptationem, noun or act of past principle stem, tempter, to try out, meaning that which tempts a person to sin.
Wow. They were talking about Jesus is the way and shit.
Yeah.
By Satan, remember that?
Yeah. So like the.
But who's Satan's counterpart? I mean, who's Satan pretty much in the flesh, right?
Yeah.
Esau. They're gonna try to tempt the nation of Israel to take this. Oh, beautiful.
Even when you go into that term temptation, right? The root word, I believe it's pedamasis, but when you go into the root word, that is pedam, which means to try by piercing.
Okay.
Yeah, Revelations 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. It says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
So don't let this fucking devil deceive you into receiving that mark. You know, and you be destroyed by a missile, man.
Right.
Because it ain't no repentance for taking that right there.
And you notice right after that verse, Yahushua said, "Oh, I come quickly." So that's why I said hour. The hour is a short, represents a short time. So we ain't gonna be, tested or tempted 5 years straight.
Right.
That'd be unrealistic.
7-year tribulation.
Yeah, 7-year tribulation. We gotta keep denying the chip.
Say no left behind shit.
Yeah, left behind. It's gonna be a short time right after that. That's why Apostle said, like when you start seeing the shipping stations, hey, it's close, man.
Yeah, right. And then too, like if I could just say, like what's one of the things that Jake really can't bear to hold is hunger. Jake can't go hungry.
Right.
Jake he can't go 24 hours without eating, right? So what's going to keep you from the hour of temptation? The Lord said that my servants shall eat, right? So when you have food in a situation where there is no food, you're not going to be tempted to go into their system to get what they got.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You're not going to be tempted to go do that. The rest of y'all Jakes, one of the key things that Esau is going to use to tempt you all to getting that charagma is the fact that your stomach is going to be touching your back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like push the narrative. Everything being created. Like fast food, microwave dinners, shit like that. Uber Eats and all that.
Yeah.
Everything's convenient. Right. Then you get your liquor delivered at your house. You get you some baths, some soap, some laundry detergent.
You can add it to your
Walmart.
thing. Food, you add it.
Esau have everything on the app, right? So I got this word convenience. It's the word the late 14th century. It's agreement, conformity, resemblance, similarity, state or condition of being suitable, adaptation to existing conditions, and meeting together, agreement, and harmony. It says to come together, meet together, assemble, unite, join, or combine. So this chip, that's how this man is going to have control of the earth, man. No, but hey, that's why he's deceived, though. That's what you speak about him being deceived. As soon as he think he got everybody, we're gonna take it from his ass.
Yeah. Well, that convenience, it says join together, right?
Yep.
Agreement, join together. Basically, that's technology joining together with your everyday lives. Apps. That's what that will you have what's called transhumanism, which is basically humans fusing themselves with technology and robots, right? So that's what this is all about. That's the being. Oh well, the wallet is in your hand. The wallet, the keys is in your hand. You don't have to no longer lose. Well, you can't no longer lose these things. You can't use keys. You're like, oh well, if you can't speak, you know, the doctor can pull up your medical history and you know different things. But that's all. It's all merging into technology. You know, humans merging.
That's how Esau gonna market it too. Market the convenience aspect. It's quicker, it's faster. You gotta wait in line, like you said. You gotta do this, and people gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go for that, man.
Like that IBM commercial.
Years
ago.
Right.
There, when you first saw the commercial, you thought the guy was just shoplifting.
Oh
He
yeah.
walked right out the damn store.
Oh yeah.
He was like, hey man, you got to see. IBM.
I'm grabbing this last one. This is Revelation 19 and 20, and it says, you need to see the world with this miracles.
Oh, I'll get this real quick. Looking for that. But Obadiah 1 and 3 says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwelleth in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high, that said to his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
How about Chanel Shy's gonna bring your ass down, man? You think you are the most high, man? You deceived yourself thinking that you're gonna have a space force to battle against the chariots of the Lord, man. You can't even hit them with your little BB gun. That's basically what they are. You can't even deal with us. Right. You can't even get us off the streets. You think he gonna battle the chariots and the angels? Crazy, man. You're deceived.
Right. If I say this Esau whole campaign on the world was divided country, you know, controlling the narrative, controlling both sides of the narrative, controlling the media, having the art of manipulation. But see, now it's time for the chickens to come home to roost. You see all these different nations, what they're doing. They're building pretty much allegiances outside of the American empire, so to speak. You know, because they see, all right, individually, to be honest, America is a strong power. It's known as a superpower. It's a strong country. One-on-one, blow for blow. In most cases, all these countries are going to get wiped out. You know, but see, these countries know, all right, it's going to take a consolidated front for us to actually be able to overthrow this beast.
Brits.
You had 3 Marines in California over Memorial Day weekend. They got jumped.
Oh yeah.
They were trying to tell a bunch of kids not to shoot fireworks. And these are Marines. These are supposed to be, you know, American top super soldiers.
Right.
They got their ass beat by a bunch of teenagers.
Yo.
Yeah, a bunch of video game playing niggas beat your super soldiers. Yeah, hot pocket. Mountain Dew drinking niggas beat your top soldier. So that's on a low level. Imagine that's the same level with the nations. Okay, these other nations, they're the equivalent of a bunch of teenagers coming together, and they're gonna jump this American gal, you know, that gal spirit, you know, super street fighter.
Oh yeah.
Gal is gonna get beat by a bunch of brown and other colored niggas around the world.
This is Revelation 13, and I'm gonna start at verse 12, and it says, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth, and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men.
So this devil exercises strength, which is his sword. Alright, he's He's gonna bring that fire from the sky, man. But it's all through the Spirit of the Lord, though. That's prophecies that's written in the scriptures, man. The star that fell, right? Wormwood.
Yep.
That's what that is, man. Yep. So hey, man, Esau's going into slavery.
Right.
Right? You Jakes need to wake up, man, because we're living in a time where this is coming to your front door, man. All right, so I'm gonna step down, let the brothers get in here and their thing.
Let's get another scripture last brother read, and then let's get Job 20. Let's see, Esau, his last hurrah was trying to put the lights out there, right? But like the brother was saying, when he gets that out there, that's going to be the end of the society. Okay?
That's cherry.
Yeah, that's the cherry on the top. So that's the false statement on the cherry on top. Right? But as soon as you put that cherry on there, you're about to dip that spoon in. The Lord will smack the spoon out of the end, kick the table over, and then he's going to take over, man.
Hell yeah.
Okay? When you know, you're sitting at a feast, you finally get your dessert, you know, you had your meal, you're not going to be able to enjoy it. Right? So that's what the Lord's going to do to this system. That's what he's going to do to the so-called white people. He's going to take everything out of control, okay? Even in the Job, when it says,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Okay? This is the last hurrah and end of Esau.
This is Job 20 and start 20. It says Job 20 and 23, and he is about to fill his belly. The Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Right, that's ultimately going to be the mission. Right? When Esau's about to fill his belly, everybody, you know, because first of all, what did they just do? The BCI, right? Everybody know what a BCI is. BCI is the brain chip interface. That's what the Neuralink is. Right? And not just Neuralink, you got other companies that have these BCIs to where they can actually, like I did a video where you got this guy that's paralyzed, so the guy that's paralyzed can walk. That's a BCI. That's a brain chip interface. So basically, whatever he thinks, now he can walk again like pretty much like a normal person. Okay?
Just a side note, I heard somebody breaking down Neuralink, and it deals with neurons. That's why it's called Neuralink. Just food for thought. But the neurons, of course, I don't know if it actually hacks or hijacks your neurons, but it pretty much
Reactivate.
It reactivates. That's what
Elon, what is Elon? You want to hack the brain. You want to hack the brain. Okay? So, like I was saying, these BCIs, basically you'll be able to have a device in your head to where you can move the limbs again. Okay? This is what Esau wants to do. Yeah, upgrade. These are the miracles that it's talking about right in the 13th chapter. Like what Elder just read, when he's about to fill his belly and everybody tapped into the system and would have thought they could pay for groceries. Would have thought they could
Send a text message.
send a text message, or they can go to work and they can work from home remotely and just use their BCI in their head, right?
Yep.
That's when the Lord's going to rain these nuclear missiles on.
Yeah, because if I may say, priest, that's why, you know, I heard this Edomite, he made a point about this. It's coming down to who's organic humans and inorganic humans.
Yeah.
Because see, this devil, he's really changing the people because when he read Genesis, the first chapter, and the Lord said, and on this day he did this, and he said, it is good. Esau, through his elite, they have a different program underneath that. They said, no, that's not it.
Not good enough.
So when it's all said and done, when it's all said and done, when this place goes, like you said, when he's him filling his belly, it's him changing over these people to a whole nother robot, organic. They're not going to be organic. They're not going to be the people that the Lord created. They're going to be GMOs.
Right, and then basically what they're doing is, now we all know about Monsanto, right? When they spread them seeds over a farm and then
the Monsanto seeds grow, they pretty much can take over their farm, right? Same thing with these devices. Once you take that BCI and put it with my forehead or your head, like the Bible says, right? You're now a product, you're a effective product of Bill Gates and the government and these systems, right? So you don't belong here. So like you just said, there's no more organic. You're inorganic. You're a GMO compound, thing. Okay? Not even a person.
I just want to make a quick point, John. But see, what a lot of people don't understand, not us, we know, get to know, but most people don't understand is even with that chip, it has the ability to override the system. It's not something you're going to be implanted and you got full control. There's been a lot of studies, even with this AI, that the AI starts to learn itself. I think it was teaching what AI, like it's almost like a computer generated robot, but it started teaching itself its own language. It started, I forgot what, like Scandinavian, it started learning languages that the actual Megatron type. Right. They wasn't even giving them the commands to learn these things, but it was actually learning. Now that chip has pretty much the same ability to actually pretty much override the system like that. It's like Skynet and Terminator.
I was just thinking of that.
Learning on his own. It's the same bullshit that he's
Yeah, well, it's like Eagle Eye. It's like Eagle Eye and Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
It's like Smart House in Disney.
iRobot, Upgrade.
iRobot, Upgrade. All these science fiction movies. That's all a part of the elite's plans to put in this digital future world that they want, where they have control, because there has to be a programmer behind the computers.
Oh yeah.
Who's behind the computers? Yeah, the man behind the veil, the Wizard of Oz.
Yep.
That's Esau. Okay? This technological world where everybody's perfect and devices, and you got 15-minute cities, get in and get out. Right? That's Esau's business.
I got something for you. This is Isaiah 14 and 13. And it says, "For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh Shai. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation and the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High."
Now, the scripture says that Jacob, Israel is as the sand of the sea and the stars of heaven. So Esau can position himself above the Israelites. Oh, look, you're sinning. Remember, they call Esau the accuser of the brothers. So Esau can accuse us because we're saying breaking the commandments. So what? It's still better. I do need my birthright back because Jacob tripled. Yeah. So Esau can sit on top. He can rule over us. All right, and he can actually have the rulership. See, I really do deserve to be. I'm the firstborn. I should get the birthright. Look at my technology. Look at what I can do. I can heal people. I can make people walk again. I deserve it. That's Esau's sentiment. He's trying to show the Lord. Remember, when you read in Hebrews the 12th chapter, right? It says he started with tears. Right? He's crying to the Lord, see? I can do it. I can rule the earth. Right? But Esau does everything to the extreme, and he does everything to the yeah, first of all, he got the power. And now Isaac said he's going to rule the earth, but he's going to have to use the sword. So he's going to kill a lot of people just to get to that point. In wickedness.
If I may add to you, it says, he wants to be like the Most High. Now, one of the characteristics of the Most High is omnipresent, omnipotent, which is like all-knowing and all-powerful. Data. He's able to know everything. You know what I'm saying? His system is, his technology and data is everywhere. So he's keeping tabs, just like basically how the Most High is able to know. He has knowledge of who you are, and as an individual, your history, everything. So Esau wants that same. He wants to sit in that same seat.
Well, if you look at even how social media is designed, it's created and crafted to be
convenient for the masses of the people, but who is more convenient too is the government, man. You know how many crimes have been got cracked through social media alone?
Yeah.
How many FBI and CIA agents actually use social media? That does the heavy lifting at this point. So AI and this computer generated reality, people getting chipped, that's the heavy lifting right there. You're not gonna have CIA doing all this detective work and blood samples and going over here, and finding the same location. The algorithm is gonna put it together for you.
Self-snitching.
Yeah, they say
Creep crime, like
say that 80% of all activity on the internet is bots. Human use of the internet that's only like maybe 5% of all internet use. It's all robots, bots.
And one of the top emerging jobs for the future is what? Cybersecurity and tech, right? This is why you can have DRAM and other phones come over here, and they go to these different universities around the country. So they can get Georgia Tech, they can get into the tech world, and they can be involved in cybersecurity, right? And that's just the human, like you said, and that's just the human aspect, okay? But then a lot of those people that are good, the CIA actually opens up hiring positions. FBI opens up hiring positions for you to actually join the forces, police force or whatever.
You're good at scamming, they gonna hire you.
Yeah. Or you just good at actually talking to certain sites and certain things. You can be a part of that field, okay? You're gonna find a lot of these different nations a part of that. But that's the type of world Esau is building. Okay? Excuse me, I do want to get Galatians 13 and 16.
Okay, this is a quick one. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right, so we're not ignorant of his schemes and his plans, his plots, right? His agenda. We're not ignorant to the fact of what he's actually trying to achieve.
You have the saying, hidden in plain sight. A lot of people watch these movies and television solely for entertainment, and when the show cut off, they pretty much cut off with it, man. But we speak about how we consider the matter, speak about how who the man how themselves, we look and we do further and deeper investigations and put two and two together, man, and see, and we got the ultimate measure and stick with the scriptures. Because the scripture says so. The scripture said that he's going to do these things. And he said he's going to do these things. He's showing through media, that he's going to do these things, man. Like I said, whether it's legislation, whether it's showing you these things on television, through so-called entertainment, which is really desensitizing you so you can be prepped for it. He has so many different avenues and mediums where he already gives you an example or a sample of how the future is going to be set. Like you watch, back in the day, you would watch certain movies, and it'll say in the year 2025 or 2035, these different super futuristic times when it shows destruction and dystopianism, robots and stuff like that. We living in those exact times now. And it's a term for it. It's called revelation of the method of revelation. But basically, like you said, like that's where he deals with this, because he puts it out there because, like you said, he's seeking after his birthright. He's cried out. He understands that, like, he's putting it out there to your people. He lets you know, I'm going to do this. But when you don't buck up to it, you're basically in alliance with it.
Yeah, you can sit to it.
Yes.
Basically, if you don't catch the subliminals, to him, he's basically, to him, he's like, oh, well, they're with it. Yeah.
You support it.
You support it.
Let your yay be yay, your nay be nay. Revelation 13 and this is Revelation 13 and 16. And it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand or in their foreheads.
Right. So, and this is what brothers can still hold the sun. what they want to do. They want to put these types of devices in your forehead or in your hand. Okay? Don't need to brain chips out too. You know?
Yeah, that's a new one.
Yeah. That's a new one. Hey, because the word is speaking.
Vision's getting plain.
The vision's getting more and more clear. Okay? What's the other
And the thing is, Esau wants to sell the master of these people convenience store. You know, I said that pretty much earlier, but if you look at certain shows like Black Mirror, what's something big? Children abduction. All right, children actually being trafficked from city to city, state to state, country to country. Now with that chip, that's pretty much a tracking device. A lot of people, they're afraid of their children to be abducted or certain harm to actually happen to them and things of that nature. So they're going to sell pretty much security through actually putting that chip within them. You know,
Protect black women. Protect black women. So how they do pets. So people got these pets, they got chips on them. Balls and tracking.
Yeah, now, I believe, I'm not sure if it's Houston. If it's going to look it up, all y'all can do, whatever I say, y'all can Google. Okay? But I believe it's Houston, right? They have it where you can actually, you have to actually chip your pets. I know they're doing it in Japan. They're doing it in the UK as well. Right? So you can actually, you have to actually put a microchip in your pets.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
You know,
You adopt dogs, they come chip.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is a part of that process of doing what? Okay? This is the process of them saying, okay, we can do it to the animal, we can do it to you.
That's what you.
Okay? Where you going? Certain dogs is just as good as a goat or a sheep. They provide a particular service. Okay? Cats. When they want to use cats, when they have earthquakes and people chopping the rubble, they want to use insects, cats, certain animals to be able to swing in and out of rubble to see if they can find bodies.
Yeah. They got
chips in. Yeah, cameras on them. Okay? This is a reality.
Oh, in Black Mirror, they had the episode where this, I forget what the episode was called. You know, all of them have the title differently. If brothers actually watch the show, they got a new season about to come out too. Brothers got to check that out.
I think it come out this month.
But there was a woman that was pretty much, she turned into like a serial murder. But how they cracked the case at the end of the movie, from at the end of the show, it was dealing in terms of having a berry chip. I think it was a rat. They actually looked through the rat because the chip could actually is pretty much connected to like your visualization, okay, your visual cortex and whatnot. But they actually took the rat and they pretty much took the chip, you know, through the rat and went through the storage bank and used the footage to actually crack the case to the actual rat. You see? So like I said before, that chip is gonna do a lot of heavy lifting, man. That's pretty much the pinnacle of Esau's like Captain Brother Kamal was saying, that omnipresence. All everywhere at once by being in that one place.
Oh,
you know?
It's, with these ring cameras, right?
Yeah, ring.
They can the city also they have a network now where basically they can track. That's how they track a lot of criminals so fast, because they're able to tap into these ring cameras in one centralized network. Well, that's the they can do that with your chip. Right. You can see they probably find you in you commit a crime, probably find you in 30 seconds.
They probably hijack your eyes, tap into your eyes. Yeah, we see you doing other niggas.
It's like, like I say too, on the point that made about the ring camera recently, there was a video that came out this week, like, I want to say that was speaking of the cop came to the door knocking, trying to get, the guy that was looking for him, and the woman is like, oh, I don't know who you're looking for, he's not here. But she came back a little later, it was like, oh, he's back, he's in my trash can behind the house, and they went and got him.
Oh shit, yeah, I saw that. Oh shit.
They already moved that too.
Real quick one. It's gonna apply this to the shit. This is Rock 12. I'll read 10 and jump down to 12. verse 12, it says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. In verse 12 it says, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, it says, he stand up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith.
Oh, right. So, right, that's heavy. Okay, because number one, you don't touch your enemy. Here it is, we Israelites, right now. Now let's just deal within the world of Israel, right? The cosmos, right? So you got a lot of Israelites out there, okay? Because there's only a few of us that actually really push this chip. That's GMS. The majority of Israelites out there, y'all are not pushing it the way that you should be pushing it. Whether it's because the Lord has opened your eyes to it, you sold out, or you just want to, you don't believe in the country. Okay? But there's also Israelites that do believe. Okay? But see, the thing is this, all right? You trust in the system more than you trust what we're saying.
Right.
We're Israelites. We're pushing the policies of the Alabama. We're using the technology the Lord gave us to learn the government. This is the Esau. This is the internet. This is the Urim and Thummim. This is the Hawaii Guatemala. Okay? This belongs to the priests in Israel. Okay? All right? That's what this technology belongs to. The fact we can look under the web and we can find this information, that's us getting our power back. So we're using our power through the spirit of God, the outside, bringing you the information about what's coming in the future.
Prophecy, right?
The prophecy in Revelation 13 chapter. Okay? Now, here it is. You rather trust in Esau and saying it's not what we say it is, because you want to continue your schools, you want to continue marching, you want to continue huffing and puffing on the street corner.
Got an album to drop.
Yeah, you got a fashion show or some kind of music label to drop Israelite music. The hell with that.
Oh, Jake, look at their projections. I'm projecting to make $100,000 this year.
Right? You want to continue to make the 170 million.
Pushing chairs.
Okay? Right? You want to make sure you got more chairs. Okay? These guys are foolish, man. Because listen to this, right? Check this out. Scripture says, never trust thy enemy, but like as iron rusted.
Right.
So is his wicked.
That's right.
Iron's going to rust. It's a natural oxidation of that mineral. So Esau's going to be the wicked. Is that not the enemy?
Right.
How you go on the street corners and you huff and puff about the so-called white people? But then you want to praise the society. You want to say, this is not the fulfillment of Revelation 13 chapter. When brothers can clearly go into it and break it down to you without a shadow of a doubt.
You know what it is? The problem with a lot of those Israelites too? They don't believe the so-called white man will take it that far.
Because they love them.
You know? But it's just to speak about the depths of Satan in that. You know? This devil wants to take it extremely far. You got these billionaires lying the nut. I have posted in our personal group in video. Brothers, look up this one site in video. This has become one of the biggest companies. I think it's, if you compare it to like Google or certain, I don't want to say Google, they had compared it to certain companies that's known. Most people know about Facebook, Google, Microsoft and stuff like that. They up there.
That's when the brothers that PC gaming, that's like
Starts with an N, right? Yeah, it starts with an N.
right.
And majority of these companies are affiliated with NVIDIA because of VR. Because of the VR and the chipping process, the metaverse and stuff like that. Now these multi-billionaires, these so-called moguls and things of that nature, everybody looks up to, you know, they're putting their money in towards these companies. And these companies are mass producers of the very chip, man.
That's right.
You see?
This is well, you quoted it, never trust thy enemy, but I'll keep going to verse 11. Sirach 12 and 11.
Now you got it.
Okay.
That's all good.
Yeah, though he humble himself and go crouching, Yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. And you mentioned that, you said the white man wouldn't take it that far. Well, yeah, because you believe in him, and he seemingly humble. You know, he has an image of, well, you know, he's all right.
Joe Biden's an old goofy president.
Because
He's an old goofy white man.
Yeah, because our people like the same attitude we deal with in the truth. They come up here, they remember Mrs. Williams, the teacher that brought up fucking blueberry, or that old bitch on your job that brought muffins. Right. You're like, no, the white man, he ain't that bad. We're not talking. That's why we always say out here, we're concerned. Our message is against the elite. We're not talking about you $49,000 a year Edomites, man. That's right. We're not talking about you trailer park that just want to, you don't tread on our land. We're not talking about y'all, man.
We're talking about you $80,000 Edomites. We're talking about you trillionaire. You own islands, countries, you manipulate.
Right. Own us.
Right, we're talking about the ones that manipulate the market. You know, we're talking about the ones that own the planet Earth. Okay? That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the ones behind the scenes, right? But this is my point. The point is this. The Israelites, you're trusting the system and you want this thing to go this way because you want to be the one for Yahweh to come back and say, oh, Christ to come back and say, oh, this is the group. No. All the elect are going to be scattered eventually when the system goes down. It's not going to be a GMS, how you know. It's going to be who knows the truth, who's the elect. Right? And if you're not teaching the right thing according to scripture, you're not of the elect. Isaiah 8:20. Okay? So
you think you can get a scripture?
Yeah, it's about hold on.
2 Peter chapter 2 verse 1 through 3.
Topic? I'll get it after.
Yes, on.
Okay. Somebody look at that first Peter.
Is that yeah, 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 1 through 3.
I had a fast one. I said, take it, trust in the system. This is Isaiah 30, and that's the point, verse 12. This is wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression, and perverseness, and stay thereon. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
We caught out there, man. You know, a lot of these jakes subscribing to the so-called white man's ways, not knowing that they're gonna get caught up in it eventually, man. Yeah. Like I said, you putting so much money towards the future. They're not, buying to keep things in the present. They understand stagnation, man. They understand that things stay the way that there is, they're pretty much gonna topple over. Most people are these different investors. They're looking to chip. They already got volunteers for the Neuralinks. Yeah. Now they're doing these first tests, and after they get to a certain, because what is already FDA approved, so they already putting the right money in the right pockets, the right companies, so that they pretty much got leeway to push it in these major cities, man. That propaganda machine. Right.
Somebody look up BCI. Google, Wikipedia, look up BCI.
Because how the devil works, he starts with the companies, then he's gonna start with these celebrities, he's gonna put it out through media, influencers, and then he's gonna federally mandate it, man. And a lot of people, they pretty much don't get caught up around the first and second wave, man. When they see that their favorite celebrities, because most people are looking up to these Jay-Z's and these Beyoncé's and these Damn. Well, James is gonna that is a good point. They might bring Tupac back. She brought back Tupac. He's for real this time.
For real this time. Somebody get BCI.
I got that.
BCI, brain-computer interface. A brain-computer interface, BCI, sometimes called a brain-machine interface, or smart brain, is a direct communication pathway between the brain's electrical activity and the external device.
And the external device, that means they have to actually put a physical device to your brain. Go ahead.
Most commonly, a computer or robotic limb, BCIs are often directed at researching, mapping, assisting, augmenting, or repairing human cognitive or sensory motor functions.
Right, so basically, like I mentioned, you have the paralyzed guy. He was paralyzed, he got paralyzed in 2011. Okay? And then they put the brain-computer interface in his cerebral cortex, and now he can walk through an exoskeleton. With a thought, he can walk again. He doesn't need a wheelchair.
Yeah.
That is Bible prophecy.
I got this is off of BlackRockNeurotech.com. They're the leading company that administers BCIs.
Oh wait,
BlackRock. That's another company, right?
BlackRock.
Yeah,
BlackRock's another one of them companies that own everything. So like you said, like the elder was just going into, it ain't gonna be hard for them to push their technology through their companies. BlackRock and Vanguard owns like 90% of everything.
So this is off of BlackRock Neurotech. Like I said, they're the leading company of BCIs. It says the most advanced BCI in humans. Our team of engineers, researchers, and innovators builds innovative implantable tools that improve human lives. Our BCI innovations enable real people to walk, talk, see, hear, and feel again.
Well, that's what we went into the miracles. You know, paraplegics, quadriplegics, if you have certain disabilities. It means in those miracles. Because he starts to tap into certain parts of your brain. You got your frontal lobe, your hippocampus, like you said, your cerebral cortex, all that shit, you know. And they show videos even of children in China and stuff like that. Certain kids, they have learning curves. Certain children, what do they call these? Alzheimer's. Which all these, a lot of times where most people are autistic and have brain, it's a disconnect. Certain parts of your brain that's not connected properly, you know. So they're looking to hijack, like we just said before, hijack that one part of the brain to hyper-stimulate it pretty much through that device.
Right, and that restores the cognitive process.
Giving you back what you took.
Yeah, exactly.
So they want to hijack the spirit. That's how you get the spirit. Well, you get that spirit from a little bit more hijack.
It says our BCI today. For some, BCI is a futuristic promise. For us, it is a device that works today.
Wait, read that again.
It says, for some, BCI is a futuristic promise.
Right, you got people that, that's in the future. This is some future Jetson technology.
2100.
In the year 2054, that's when that's going to be available. No, it's 2023, 2024.
It says for us, it is a device that works today.
It works today. Today is what, June 3rd? It's June. And guess what, Nate? There's microchips approved by the FDA.
It's more microchips.
Oh, it says,
More microchips.
it says it. Our FDA cleared configuration, the neural port array, is the gold standard of BCIs. It is a miniaturized.
Excuse me.
It's more than Elon
They
Musk.
said that's the gold standard. Like I said about Nvidia and these other companies, just like when they figured out like the California gold rush, it was major investors pretty much that was running towards that gold, man. When they see something that strikes gold and is they understand that type of asset or resource can shape and mold the world, and they can become filthy rich. You know how much money these people are going to generate from having the world take the chip? How convenient and how mega these companies will be if these individuals have these different chips, you know, to trick your brain. You don't even have to have caffeine. You know, in certain parts of your brain. What does caffeine do? It tricks your brain so you don't feel tired.
Right.
You know, you have certain things that you actually have to take to pretty much re-stimulate you. Now, if you have a certain device within your brain and all it has to do is trick your brain so you can continue to go, like these different super soldiers, right?
Yeah.
Right.
These soldiers go overseas and they don't come back right because of their brain. They get shell shocked, they get post-traumatic stress, all right, which is trauma after in the aftermath of that onslaught that takes place. They pretty much looking to rewire certain parts of their brain so that they'll be fixed again. So
That's why they use the soldiers for this type of shit.
right.
Yeah.
They the first line of guinea pigs.
Yeah. A little bit more.
Inmates, last thing, inmates, a lot of these individuals, because all these inmates got some type of brain, dysfunction anyway.
Yeah.
Comes from the brain.
Short your sentence. Just take this PCI.
Sets free in bond. So
Well, that's obvious. It's going to happen. They already proposed it. Damn near 15 years ago from the UK. It didn't have to take place.
A little bit more. It says, it is a miniaturized wired system with proven efficacy.
Miniaturized.
More than 7 years chronically implanted in humans and nearly 10 years in non-human primates. It says, our technology doesn't just restore function, it changes lives.
And you
Changes lives. Changes lives.
Smoother than butter.
This is the type of stuff that Esau is going to do in the future. This is what IUIC will be destroyed. This is what ISUBK will be destroyed.
Yep.
Okay? This is right because y'all are spiritually retarded. From the leaders on down. Okay? Whatever the Lord does with the elect, that's what he does with the elect. I'm here to rebuke the wicked.
Yep.
You're going to be destroyed because you're not bringing out the whole truth.
Hey, well, hey, you know what, Priest Select? Can somebody get will you get Isaiah 11:1 real quick? Yeah, Isaiah 11:1, because like you're saying, see, Esau has defied the people. He's brought them down to the level of Esau through the Spirit of the Lord. The Lord also said in what's that 2 Peter's that he would make them brute beasts. You people, you niggas, and you Americans.
As black
They have the mind frame of animals. They're not even people. So like this is not so far-fetched that the Lord is going to allow Esau to do this to you people. You people are a chromosome away from being primates.
Yeah. And see, Esau looks at a device of treatment. It's the ultimate treatment because he looks at you people like viruses and sick of you.
You're animals.
That need help.
The scriptures say that basically the just shall live by faith, and that's what makes them upright.
Right.
These people aren't upright. If you look at videos of how apes, female apes, get the attention of male apes, they twerk. What that bitch just did. What she literally was doing is what female apes do to get male apes' attention. Okay, you go ahead with that.
This is Isaiah 11:1.
It's making noise. She need a chip. She don't need a chip. Turn the volume down on that hole, man.
Isaiah 11:1. And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse, and a branch shall grow out of his roots. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him, the Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might, the Spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord.
And keep going.
And shall make him of quick understanding.
That's the point right there. Quick understanding. See, through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the elect, the Lord has turned up their amplification to be able to absorb. See, we don't realize how much information, how much scriptures, knowledge, this in general that we absorb because the Lord amplified our ability to learn, open our spirit. These people out here, they're, as the apostles would say, they're mush brains. Their pineal gland looks like raisins. There's not much going on in there. You know, you watch old cartoons and you hear the ball bouncing around and shit. There's a spider web and cobwebs in there. That's these people. There's a little pebble in there hanging on for dear life. Okay? Yeah. That's why this devil is going to bring this chip. He's going to tell you people, like you say, he's going to sell it in so many ways. The learning system is going to change. That's why when he pushes this chip to the next level, This whole system has to change. What's college? We were talking about this weeks ago. You dumbasses, that's how we know you're stupid. Georgia Tech. You're supposed to be top thinkers of America, but why the fuck are you in college? Right. When this AI takes over, it's gonna change how you learn. If you got this chip in you, you're gonna look at a book, blink, and you're gonna absorb whatever the fuck you read, and now it's in you.
Downloaded.
It's downloaded into you. So why the hell do you need to go to elementary, middle school, high school, college, and what's the word? Fucking study. What study?
That's the old way.
That's old school, baby. The old
I don't know
world.
if y'all brothers remember it, but there was a movie that came out about 20 years ago with Keanu Reeves. It was called Johnny Mnemonic.
Yeah, Johnny Mnemonic.
And they would just stick a little thing in his head and just upload all the information they need.
The lawnmower man.
Oh, slug.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, I just wanted to read the part where it says human BCI research. It says invasive BCI requires surgery to implant electrodes under scalp for communicating brain signals.
That's your carotid, man.
Right.
That's your carotid. That's your carousel. They want to actually cut under the skin, under your scalp, and they're going to implant these electrodes in the tips of your brain.
And it said that it's electricity, right? When you look up electricity, I think in the Greek, it pretty much kind of links fire. All right? Because what? Electricity can create fire. All right? Spark. Now the spirit is pretty much fire. All right? So Esau uses those electrodes is pretty much, like I said, using an artificial, that's like an artificial form of putting the spirit thing. AI, artificial intelligence.
Finish it up. It says the main advantage is to provide more accurate reading. However, its downside includes side effects from the surgery.
That's Revelation. Yeah, but it says,
Grievous.
Yeah.
It says
Side effects.
It says after the surgery, scar tissues may form, which can make brain signals weaker.
Wow.
And it says, in addition, the body may not accept the implanted electrodes, and this could cause
If I may say, I was just saying to the brother, you got to remember the Georgia Guidestones. And when you deal with the first law on there, what maintain humanity at 500 million perpetual balance, right? They're gonna chip you people up, knowing good and goddamn well that the mass majority of you gonna die. They know that.
It's gonna do more. It's gonna do more damage than the BBLs.
Oh yeah.
But guess what?
Hey, you think what happened to Jackie O was something? Wait till y'all get these chips in your body. You're gonna be Jackie No.
They're gonna be getting fried, sizzling.
That's great.
And they're gonna make you sign a waiver where
They can't come back on them.
When you go to the doctor, you tell you what the doctor anyway. You're consenting to the doctor operating.
That's it.
Right? So this is why, when you check that know you Israelites like DC, y'all niggas, man. Lord gonna bring a heavy judgment on
Right.
especially Israelites around Atlanta. Because it's a lot of y'all out here.
And see, Esau creates these different devices like this chip, right? He's gonna kind of put it within tech as well as the medical field. See, he's merging both fields to implant this device. When Esau kills you off for a lot of these legal drugs, they don't shut them drugs down. I seen Joe Rogan make a statement. All they have to do is do $1 million payments. So if these different microchips kill the vast majority of people, say 50 million, 60 million people die, from this chip, 100 million people die. It's not like they have to stop manufacturing the RFID. All they gotta do is pay out the right people, to keep the thing going. All right, we just have to upgrade. We just have to, do more advancements, do more trial runs. They don't even have to say all that. Because when it boils down to it, it's gonna be required. It's gonna be mandated to cause it. All right.
You need that shit. Whether you die or not, you're gonna need it to die and sell. Right? Go back to Revelation 13 and 16.
I got it. This is Revelation 13 and you want me to read 16 again? Yeah. And it says that he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
That's every individual person.
Right.
They ain't talking about no big nation, small nation. They ain't talking about no spiritual sin. Okay? It's talking about physical device.
That's right.
We just read on the beast of God. We know what this is why the Lord is going to make a big difference between who has always had the truth, which is great millstone, and who have never had the truth, which is all the rest of the groups. Okay? It ain't teaching what GMS is teaching.
Right, that's right.
Okay? Yes, the car puts the chip, but they go off too. Okay?
Big time.
Go ahead.
Or receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell.
You won't be able to buy anything, a car, a house, groceries, insurance. You won't be able to get in the car, whatever they
Get in the car.
Get in the car. Everything you do is going to be based off of whether or not you swipe with, not tap with your card, whether you swipe with your hand, you tap your hand, or you think with your forehead. Your brain. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It says, save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
So you have to be tied
What
to
the hell
the
is sin?
system.
How do you?
Where do you get breaking the commandments and breaking the commandments? How do you know?
And if that's the case, why is John writing that on the island of Patmos? If they already knew what sin was and all that. Moses did that.
That's the purpose of John being in the truth. It's because our people broke the commandments and got scattered. That's the point. We know we need to keep the laws and the commandments. What is so detrimental about taking this physical device? It's because it's going to tie you into a work that is against the Heavenly Father and Son. Okay?
And he has the ability to torment your brain. They had one, I'm just gonna make one, but they had another episode on Black Mirror. I know I'm saying a lot about that because it's all chip episode. But they had it where one dude was pretty much in a confession, and they hooked him up to pretty much some type of device. Put him in a globe. They put him in a globe, but they was pretty much torturing him for years. And they can accelerate and make years and decades, make years feel like days. You know what I'm saying? It could be literally seconds, but when they tap into your brain, it can literally feel like years that you're being interrogated and being tortured. And it can only be like a short span of time. That's ultimate witchcraft. That's 5 hours. That's witchcraft.
That's quantum computing. Okay, so you know.
It says, verse 18, and it says, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man.
Esau.
And his number is 636.
And that's why every time you see 666, that's the vibration that it goes on. Push these legislation and this device. Okay? Now, Baba Kushab, read Revelation 14 and 11.
Revelation 14 and 11. And it says, and the smoke of their torment ascended forever and ever.
So when these missiles drop, and you got this device inside your body, your forehead, or you got it in your hand, you're going to be tormented with the nuclear missiles. Go ahead.
And it says, and they have no rest, nor they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name.
Right, so you are going to be destroyed if you take this chip. Period. That ain't talking about I planted a garden in my home garden, but I put the apple seed and the orange seed together. So I broke a commandment. That ain't what it's talking about. Okay? Let's talk about getting this device. It's physical, it's happening right now. Okay?
Verse 12, here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandment of Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
So
Right. So are we saying that that it's a sin to take it because it's putting a foreign device in your body? So
Well,
yes,
it's a
we keep
commandment.
the commandments.
It's a commandment not. The Lord is commanding us to not take.
Not take it. And we keep the faith of Yahweh Shai. Okay? And that's what, and with that, the elect is going to be delivered. But those Israelites who are saying that this isn't it, okay, you're going to be tormented with that fire and brimstone when it comes. And with that, we're going to close out, giving our praises, glory, and honors unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash.
the one to the apostle of the great millstone, and to the 12. Shalom to hope for elect.
Shalom.